You gonna join me? Are you gonna join me? Check. There we go. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the Thursday night live stream. We are the Crypto Remora. My name is Wes, and yeah, this anonymous handsome fellow on the other side is Sierra Crypto, or is it? We're not gonna tell you. Now you got to keep the mask on for the entire show, Sierra. 100K, man. We got our 100K, dude. Finally, it came. Super excited. Your mic is off in case you're talking. I can't hear you. No. Tell me it's not. There we go. Guys, if this is your first time checking us out, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We do this twice a week on Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and on Thursday, like tonight, 7 p.m. We were running a little bit behind today, but better late than never. Better late than never. We have a lot to go over. Sierra, can you hear me? Can you talk, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. I'm going to have me a celebratory cerveza. Got the 100K, man. Got the hundo. But the question is it going to stay up there? Is it going to stay? Or I know it's dipped below it now, but what are you thinking, Sierra? You think we stay below it a little longer? You think we go right back up to it? You think that was just a short squeeze and that's it? You think the bull market's over? Pack it up, go home? What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Well, first of all, I just want to say what's up to Hunter Myers and Witch Monkey. Shout out to y'all for joining the chat.
What's up, Hunter?
And we broke 100K. You know what? They can try to piss in our Wheaties by dipping it below 100 right now and just try to keep that like whatever. But like, we don't care, bro. If it weren't for the possibility, I wanted to stream so bad last night, man. Like I was like, damn, I wanted to jump on because all that was on was Invest Answers was streaming, and he was like getting tore up drinking wine. He's like has MicroStrategy stock, bro. Everyone's celebrating. Like, do we really need to stress ourselves out about the fact that we're down to that? Like, no, let's not. You know what? Crypto Remora, let's take the W right now, because here's what it is. 2020 to 2024, there was so many people. I cannot begin to tell you how many people said it ain't gonna go to 100,000. You said that last time, because I said it in 2019. I was like, yeah, we're going to 100, 150. It's not gonna go. Okay, well, turns out if you're watching,
boomers.
Turns out old Boomer coin smashed right on through your little call. And you know what? It ain't done. So just because we dipped a little bit below it, this is not even the freaking dude. This is the beginning of the bull market. This is the beginning. So yeah, we'll look at some TA. Wes is going to throw on some Lux Algo, but you know what? Give yourselves a pat on the friggin' back for making it this long. If you've been through the bear market, congratulations. You've basically proved your friends and family wrong. And to me, that means more than money, because I like to be right. I'm not right all the time, but when I am right, or when I'm very passionate about some things, I tend to, especially things I've done a lot of research on.
Right.
There was just no doubt in my mind ever that this asset in Ethereum and the whole crypto thing, there was never any. Once I saw the tech in 2020, I was like, this is going to freaking dominate. And you know what? Shout out to all of you in the chat. Shout out to all the viewers out there watching, tuning in. Give yourselves a congratulation, because you had to deal with a lot of I mean, you had to deal with FTX. You had to deal with Sam Bankman-Fried. You had to deal with Gensler. You had to deal with just everyone and anything trying. Terra Luna, West got wrecked on freaking Terra Luna, and he had to go through that. Like, you guys, take the win, take the W, celebrate. Don't look at it as, oh, when are we going back? Take the win right now, because you've already won. You've made it through the bear. You've made it to 100K. Yes, we are going back up there, and this is one of those dips are for buying, in my opinion. Just to wrap it up, I know I went off on a tangent, but I had to just say that to you guys, because I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting us as well on our journey as the Crypto Remora. You guys mean the world to us, and we wouldn't be excited if it weren't for you guys. But I just want to say that, man, from the bottom of my heart. Give yourselves the kudos for going through these last 3 years. And if you're just in the crypto space now, we welcome you too. We're considered somewhat OGs now, because we've been around for 3-4 years. But this is just the beginning, and we hope that you guys smash the like, share our channel, get our word out there. And just to wrap it up in a bow, Wes, yeah, this is a dip for buying. This is a dip for buying. Is my just short and sweet dip for buying. Yeah, we're going back up.
Yeah. 100%, dude. 100%. And we were talking, Sierra, over the last couple of weeks, man. Like, before we even went over 100K, we were saying we're building up solid support right here at 87, 80, between 87, 89, 92. And so we do, thank God we did, because when we come back down to retest that, man, hopefully we'll get a nice little bounce right there and continue on our way up. But yeah, man, it was a little emotional, man. A little emotional. We've been waiting a very long time for that. And I think half of it is going to work, being, at Thanksgiving and talking to your family and people and friends, coworkers, and they're looking at you like you're freaking crazy, which you borderline really are. We're all a little crazy here. You kind of have to be to stay in crypto, but it felt good, man. It felt really good, dude. I'll say that. Really did.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, and now, now you're going to get, some of the people are going to say, well, it did 100, but
It's right
it
back under.
came right. Those are the same people when Bitcoin was at 15,000. We're like, oh, I ain't buying that. When me and you saw 15K, for the record, Crypto Remora called that bottom. I might not be the greatest at calling tops, but man, I pride myself on calling bottoms pretty well. We nailed that. We said, this is it. This is the floor. Last chance. And $75,000 later in less than 1 year.
Yeah.
There's people I know personally that had $30,000 to invest. Maybe they didn't have it to invest, but they had 30 G's. And I said, why don't you buy 2 Bitcoins when it was at 15K? And it laughed right in my face. Just laughed. I'm not doing that. Well, you would have had 200,000. You would have had $200,000 yesterday, which is in less than 1 year. So who's laughing now? Right? It's not so funny now because now you had a potential to make, $170,000 in 11 months. And so whatever. I mean, no ill will towards those, but don't take no crap from people no more, you guys. If you're in the crypto space, don't engage with them. Just roll it off, shrug it off. Just be like, you know what? You're right. Why don't you just go buy bonds? Bonds are safe. You'll get, 1% every 10 years.
Yeah.
Stick with bonds.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. But yeah, I just think that, huge milestone there, man. 100K. We're going to look at the charts, guys. We're going to see what other levels that, we can try to guess and estimate like where we're going to go. There's a few tools that we can use, Lux Algo being one, and then a few basics. But I'm excited, man. I am excited. I think that, as far as where we're at in the cycle, right on time, dude. We haven't deviated from what's happened the last 2 cycles. And again, guys, you've heard us say this. If it's not broken, then don't try to fix it. We're just going to keep rolling with it. And we do have some tools set to the side that we'll be able to kind of have an idea of where the tops are, but call the bottom. And then we'll see how good we do with the top, Siri, when it comes.
I think we're going to nail it, dude. I think we're going to nail the freaking top. And just for the short term, Wes, before we get into any TA, I watched, I believe it was, I accidentally clicked on Benjamin Cowan, and I got nothing against Benjamin Cowan. He's good for what he is, and he's been doing this longer than I have, and he's made some calls, but he also said he made some stupid calls yesterday. And he's like, yeah, I made some dumb calls. My Ethereum call was dumb. And, the thing about that whole Bitcoin dominance chart thing is fine, but I meant to click on James from Invest Answer. So I went from Benjamin Cowan. I was like watching, and 5 minutes into it, I'm like, why am I watching Benjamin Cowan right now? Like, I was like, but I did. I listened to him for a minute, and then I clicked over to James, and James is just like, all right, everybody. He's got his freaking glass of red wine. Dude, he's getting tore up, and he's like, I'm not looking at any charts. I'm just like, it's so good to see the influencers out there and the content creators enjoying it and having a little bit of fun, dude. Because it's been rough, bro. The last 3 years, it's been rough, so rough. Really but has. Yeah, dude. Long story short, the fractal I saw was they took the bull run from last bull year, or I'm sorry, from the last bull run. They fractaled it and moved it to this bull run to see, kind of like what you're saying, to see that we're exactly where we were. Everything's on track. If it plays out like it did on the last bull run, very soon we should see $116,000 to $125,000 Bitcoin very soon. My guess, I'm just going to put it out there, is going to be within the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that we do see a nice run up to about, 116 to 125-ish. That's without looking at any charts. That's not, that's just balls to the wall guessing right now.
I like that, man. I like that. It's conservative, you know what I mean? But that's a good move. And from here on out, guys, we still have a long time. If we're looking at past cycles, we still have time to get to the top. And what do we say? like August, September, October, somewhere towards the end of the month of 2025. And we want to make sure that we're not rushing into that, right? Because that's part of our plan now, man. We have a time frame. We have our dates that we're going to be watching. We have our charts that we're going to be watching. And if it comes really, really early, that's going to confuse the hell out of us, man. Because that gives, us an opportunity to second guess our strategy. And is it topping out early? You know what I mean? So it can be stressful, man. I remember being so stressed out the last time. And you think it would be the opposite because you're making money. You wake up every day and you've made $1,000, $2,000, but it's stressful because you have to try to figure out when you're getting out of it. You know what I mean? When to take profits. That's the hard part, man. That is the hard part for me. But we're gonna get it right this time, though, man. We're gonna get it right.
We are. I think the PTSD thing we need to be careful with too, because like Peanut and Fred, I got in super early at 2 cents and 4 cents respectively, and then all of a sudden I'm like, not this time, mother effers. I'm getting out, and I got out. It was like 50 cents. I'm like, so long, sucker. And then Peanut just like $3. And I'm like, God bless America. Not because I was trying to be mean and rug pull or anything like that, but the fact of the PTSD of last bull run, you and I both watched our portfolio just crash by the tens of thousands of dollars, and we didn't sell. And that PTSD is what triggered this. And then I watched it and I'm like, damn. Yeah. Now I have PTSD and I sold too early on my first two. I said I want to sell and take profit, but I'm like overshot myself in the foot already. So I need to overcorrect back on somewhat of the hodl train. So finding that balance, and Wes and I and the Crypto Remora and all you lovely Remora swimming with us, we're working on that. This will be our first bull run that I think we're going to get the top, right around the top-ish. And we're definitely not going to hold through the top. We're not going to make that mistake again. So hopefully we'll, I think the Remora chart that Wes designed, you guys, and we are going to show you that in a few, but you got to check this chart out because it's like the pi cycle top indicator, but it's even better in my opinion because it shows you every indicator you could ever possibly want in a very clean chart. Not hard to understand. A 5-year-old could understand this chart, but at the same time, it's got very powerful indicators on it, and it is our patented chart for the Crypto Remora. We're the only ones that have it, and Wes made the custom design. And I put a couple of inputs to say, yeah, let's do this thing. But every time we do an episode, you guys, throughout this bull run, we are going to check on the Remora overheat index or whatever we're going to call it, the Remora top indicator, and let you guys know when we are getting a little bit like, okay, guys, because you don't want to round trip your bags. So don't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely not a fun thing to do. Sierra, if you don't mind, dude, there's a few things from Treasure.
Absolutely.
We haven't done an update in a little while, so a few things there that I want to just kind of mention real quick, and then we can jump into. You got some alts for us to look at, man? Anything that you're watching right now?
I do. I have some very, very good news on some lower caps. If you guys did you want me to kind of go over that now, or do you want me to wait?
You can go over it now, man, if you're ready. That's fine.
Just pull this one up. I got to pull this one up, you guys, because I followed my gut on Peanut, and I was pretty good calling Peanut at 4 cents. Now, this is one that came out the same friggin' day as Peanut, okay? There is one downside. The downside is they spelled raccoon wrong, but there is still 89 million. So I'm watching the market cap of this thing. If it gets to, if the market cap gets a little too, let's say, ruggy or gets low, I will be concerned. But this picture up here, if you look at this picture here with the Fred the Raccoon, first convicted raccoon, this is the most powerful raccoon coin. There has been no other raccoon coin since. Peanut was the first one. So if you look at this picture up here with the little raccoon with the pearly gates, and I know you guys, they could take a picture anywhere, blah, blah, blah. I get that, okay? But bear with me. Bear with me, okay? Peanut, look at Peanut, okay? Now, just the picture alone wouldn't be enough, but the graphics and the art, and when they came out, Wes, and you could be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I saw, they both came out the same day. Peanut and Fred the Raccoon were produced on the same day, from what I can tell. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% on this, but it looks like, okay, October 28th, right? October 28th, boom. Or the same week, October 28th. And then Fred the Raccoon is over here, right here, first convicted raccoon. October 28th was the date. Okay, so now let's look at this one. Let's go to the daily. And let me compress this a little so it's a little easier to see. October 31st. So a couple days after on that. That's a what?
That's a beautiful chart. That's what we want to look for.
That's the other thing I was going to say, guys. So the artwork is pretty much the same artwork, and it was around the same day, within a couple of days. Peanut got all the attention, which is good. Squirrels are cute. But let's not forget about Fred the Raccoon, right? So Peanut was at 4 cents. Peanut's at freaking $1.41 right now. This coin is at 8 cents. Okay, you had the chance to buy down here, and I did. I bought down here, rode the pump, and then I bought back in at 20 cents. And then, I'm underwater right now, technically, because I took profits, but then I rolled back in at 20 cents. So I'm still slightly down, but Yo, can you hear me?
Hover over that. Yeah, hover over that last green candle right there. I just want to see the percentage. That one. What is that? 16%? It should right there at the top. It should say it beside the open, high, low, close.
Yeah, it says 6.67%.
6.67. Okay, and that's the daily.
Well, actually, if you go to, there is one more candle next to that.
There is.
Which
okay.
Technically speaking, this is more of a bear shaped flag for me, but the fact that it's been bought up here and it's been bought up here and bought up here, I do think it could go down again. But I've watched it for the last couple of days. It's fluctuated between 80 and 100 million market cap, but it has steadily been, around the 8 cent mark. It went down here as low as 5 point something, almost 6 cents, and I got a little nervous. But they're making a lot of noise on Twitter too. Like do your own research, you guys. This is one of the gambling type coins. Okay, I'm just going to tell you right now. I do have a bag of this. I have a decent sized bag of this. This is one of my more speculative plays, but if it plays out anywhere near what Peanut did, it'll be a good move, hopefully. But yeah, dude, I'm excited to see if Fred does something. My main point was that they're being loud on Twitter, and they've got more people that are posting about Fred the Raccoon now. So definitely one to keep your eyes on. I wouldn't bet the farm on it or nothing like that. This is a low cap. It can be dangerous. They can go to zero very quickly. But if you're looking for a little bit of a speculative play, this one could potentially do something. I'm hoping at this point.
Yeah.
And I am bullish on it.
Yeah. I like that one, man. I do. I really do like that. And I like the chart. I mean, something like that, dude, 88 million market cap. You throw $50 in it, $20 in it. Like, you just never know, man. You never know where that could take you. So to me, it's worth that risk.
Yeah. For a small percentage, these are gambling coins, you guys. Anything on Solana is a gamble coin for the most part. You have some utility, but let's be honest. Most of the coins on Solana are gambling meme tokens. So keep in mind that's what this is, kind of one of those. On the other side, Peanut the Squirrel made it out of the ghetto, made it out of the pump fund projects, and is now balling on top, talking about getting listed on Robinhood and freaking Coinbase and all that kind of stuff. And Fred, the thing's adorable. Fred the Raccoon was adorable too. So let's not forget about him. You haven't seen a lot on Twitter about him. But yeah, Let Him Cook is had another pump. It had a cool off the other day. It's having a nice another little pump. So the memes are looking okay. The memes are looking okay, you guys. I mean, look, This was a mega run up. People took some profits at a penny, came back down. It's getting another bounce. You're still in an uptrend on Cook. Still in a nice uptrend.
Oh, it's about to fly, dude. That thing's about to take off, man. 100%, dude. 100%. That's not going anywhere, bro.
Right there.
Yeah, that Cook ain't going nowhere, man. Cook is here to stay. And it's only a matter of time. The team, the community, everybody is just fucking grinding daily, dude. So something like this, to me, being that it's had these pumps in the past and it's still holding support, and it's actually it's got a an uptrending support if you really look at it, man. But
it does. And
so
this cup and handle.
Yeah.
Look at this bowl and handle.
Yeah, dude.
Now, if I extend this, check this out. This is even more radical, okay? Let me not this one. Not this one. Let me extend this one here, right? Look at this, dude. Now, if you bring this down to this level, any way you slice it, even if you bring it here, this still works because look, there's your bowl. Let's call it a bowl and handle, right? Let's say that's the bottom of your bowl. Look at this freaking shape, Wes. Look, bang. You could take that as a handle, or you could say, nah, this whole handle is the handle. This is the bowl, and it's a beautiful bowl. So let's take that and then extrapolate it at where the handle goes. Look at the move that already happened. Look at that. Look how dead on this is, you guys.
Oh, I remember that night.
So that pumped and it went up there, and now you're having a cool off, right? But you just had a nice bounce, but you're still in a freaking uptrend. You know, you're making higher lows, except for this one. You got a slight double bottom right here, which is even more freaking bullish because you just had that, right? Now you're catching a double bottom, which is a bullish pattern. Cook looks good right here, dude. This is a good entry for if you're a noob looking for another one. This is a good entry, in my opinion. It's proven time and time again that it goes up, comes down, and then goes up higher, comes down, right? You had a little bit of a Cook right here you had to wait for. But look at the breakout you had after that. Look at the reward you got after waiting down here. So, in my opinion, the next move, this could totally be forming another cup and handle, Wes. You see this? Like this is the left side, just like this was the left side. So this could totally be doing.
It will. I mean, that's here. The movement it's making.
The next move is going to be freaking up here, off the freaking charts. The next move, breakout for this, I'm just going to call it right now. You ready? This is the next one, in my opinion. Now, this is 5-minute CRETA, so don't take this like you would Lux Algo or anything, right? If you do this here, right, I'm just going to take a guess. Let's just do this 5-minute TA. This is scribble TA is what I call it. But you know what? My scribble TA is better than some of these other people on YouTube. I'll tell you that. Let's go right here with a price target right here. Bam! This is the next price target, which you already came up here and hit. I mean, this is a conservative side price target. So if you scoop down here, let's just do this real quick, Wes, and then we'll jump on something else. But let's just say you get right here to right here. What kind of gains you looking at? Bang. 369% potential gain on this next run. So do with that what you want. Like I said, low cap meme coins, you don't want to bet the entire farm on, but definitely these are the horses that are going to run the race faster than Bitcoin, faster than Ethereum. These are the coins that are going to produce the results. Just make sure you do your research and all that kind of good stuff first. And but like we said, Cook has got Shred, who is a very good friend of ours. We've known him for years, and he is so bullish on this coin. We're both holders. Wes and I both are holders. So just a really good, fun meme coin to keep on your radar, and potentially a good entry as well.
Yeah, I think it's important for people to understand like the difference between meme coins. Like there's some meme coins that are just straight up freaking pump and dumps, and that's about 90%, probably more than that, 95% of what comes out on Pump Fund. Those are just straight up pump and dumps, dude. That's all they are. And then you have your cult meme coins like Cook, like Duco. I'm just throwing some out there. Cook, Duco, PayPay. Like those are cult meme coins. They have people pushing them. They have conviction, high conviction, and that's the difference, man. Like, and I think with Cook, I've literally considered throwing a lot of money into it because I'm confident it's gonna fly again, dude. I am very confident it's gonna go up. A couple, thousand percentage. So I don't know, man. I'm trying to talk myself off the ledge. Like I don't really know what I want to do, but I know I want to take a risk on something like that I'm very confident on. Because that's a game changer, man. That is the game changer.
I will say this, Wes.
Mm.
You know I'm a NPC believer, right?
Mm-hmm.
NPC. I've been smashing my head against a wall, just going, God, are we still at 4 cents? Right? I'm just like, oh my God, I've been holding this thing, right?
Right.
How long has NPC been holding around 4 cents to 3 cents to 3.5 cents, down to 3.2, up to 4.1, up to 4.2, back down to 3.8, back down to 3.2, back to 4. This thing has been just like this, I swear, for like a month now. And part of me wants to pull the trigger even harder. And part of me is just saying, just hold what you got. And the other part of me is getting extremely impatient. We can't do that with meme coins and cult meme coins, you guys. I got wrecked on Doge by selling too early, and it was a $64,000 mistake. Do not make the mistake of trying to trade your memes. If you're in a cult meme, right? I'm not saying don't take your profit. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is stop trying to trade. You are not going to freaking win with memes trading them. Like, in other words, oh, I'm going to sell here and then I'm going to get back in here. Experts maybe can do that, but over time, and every really good and honest influencer will tell you, just hodl, just hold it, man. Just buy it and forget it. Just set it to the side. That coin does not exist anymore. And that's what I'm going through with NPC right now, because it's just been chilling at 4 cents and it's under 4 cents. And I'm just like, man, do I throw more in or do I just wait? So right now I'm going through that myself. I mean, Wes goes through it too. Every investor, it's PvP out here, but we are trying to help you. Just because it's PvP in crypto doesn't mean you have to be a jerk. There's a lot of very good, nice, honest people in crypto that genuinely want to help other people. So there is safety in numbers as well. So the cult meme coins like Wes is talking about, pump and dumps on pump.fun, like this Hawk Tua thing, I wouldn't go
the difference.
Man. Oh my God, I wouldn't go near her with you know what I'm saying? I would stay so far away from that. Anytime you have a celebrity coming in and pumping a coin, red flag, people, red flag, stay the hell away. They're not going to help you. They're not out for your interest, bro. I can't believe people got wrecked on that. Did you hear about that? It was like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yep.
My God. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go buy Hawk Tua Girl's freaking coin. No. Ugh. None of our people went and did that. I'm pretty sure none of our people would do that. Our people in here are much smarter than that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's someone watching right now going, I actually bought some of that. Right? It's okay. We still love you. DZ wants to look at DGen.
Yeah.
But I'll wait. I'll let you look at that. I'll let you pull that up, Wes, because I want to see some action on that. Was there any other big news that we needed to go over?
No, I just before we jump into the charts, I want to go over some of this treasure stuff.
The treasure. We're going to go into treasure. Somebody ought to clip that.
What? Clip what?
I don't know. GMB is saying somebody ought to clip that. I don't know if it was just me with the going off on the Hawk Tua. GMB, is that what you're talking about? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I'm saying none of our people bought that.
No, no, yeah, they're too smart, man. They're too smart for sure.
Yeah, GMB said clip that.
Yeah, I want to start clipping a lot more because like we put out some good stuff, man. Like we just need to. I want to share it a little bit more, but you know what I hate though? I agree with that. I want to clip it to where we can clip it and then post it on X, but it doesn't take you to YouTube from X. Like they need to be able to play it in X. And I know you've made a few videos like that where it's on X, and you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that was just from
Yeah.
making the video offline and then
Just
directly
plugging it in.
uploading it to X instead of going to YouTube.
Yeah.
But you know what? I will say this. Shout out to our 8 YouTube viewers right now, because that's the algorithm scooping up, bro.
It was just
That's
at
big
12.
for YouTube. We're always good on X, bro. Our X viewership is always almost 3 times what our YouTube is. So we love our X people, but it's nice to see YouTube coming in. If you are watching on YouTube, please take a second, hit that like button. I don't like to shill it, but that's the only way we help get our stuff out. We're not asking for money. We're not asking for donations. Hitting the like button, subscribing, that's the best you could do to help us and help us grow that channel.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. We ain't going nowhere. And you guys are early supporters. So yeah, we appreciate the hell out of you guys for being here for real. Let's see, man. I'm gonna pull this up. I just came across another cool site here. Blockchaincenter.net.
DZ, real quick, while Wes is pulling that up, if you're a base guy, it says, I think base Memecoins is going to pump hard. Lark isn't on base. Everyone that's on base, how much attention does base show NPC, if any? I mean, because NPC was on base a while back. It's a meme coin NFT fungible. You can exchange your meme coin for NFT and vice versa. You could turn it into an NFT and bring it back to a meme. How much promotion is Coinbase doing? Because I haven't heard Lark talk about it yet. It's like, I'm like, where the hell are these people at? Because the NPC
about what?
NPC token. Because I mean, their team is grinds, dude. They put videos out. They put freaking all day.
They're talking about the actual NPC token, or they're just talking about NPCs in general.
No, I'm actually asking DZ because he seems to be a heavy Coinbase guy. I'm asking him if he knows if Coinbase itself is kind of, you know how they do the education thing. Well, technically speaking, an NPC is a new token standard. It's not just another meme coin. It's a new token standard. It's actually a fungible NFT / meme coin. So it's actually got its own token standard. And I did hear somebody talk about they put something on Coinbase, but I'm not on Coinbase. So I was just seeing if they do talk about it at all.
Yeah,
it says none. So if NBC doesn't pay for Coinbase for advertisement, so they got to pay them for that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not hating on that. If they want to save that money, I'm not hating on it. But I still want to see a friggin' moon.
Yeah, they have to actually buy it themselves if the team doesn't set some to the side for that exchange.
Yeah.
Then Coinbase actually has to buy it themselves, and I know very little about Base. Seems interesting. So I'm hearing a lot about Brett. That's probably like the safest meme coin on Base.
Yeah, Lark pushes that.
Yeah, is that correct? But it's not on Coinbase yet. So I guess everybody's anticipating that it's going to be coming on there soon.
And DZ has friends that work for Coinbase. That's freaking cool, man. I had a hard pill to swallow with them in 2020. I was trying to FOMO in, and I emailed them like 15 times for customer support, and dude, they didn't respond back. So I had a very bad taste in my mouth with Coinbase. They still owe me my education tokens. I went through their whole thing, even though I knew every answer already because I was already studied up on crypto pretty much. But I went through their thing where at the end of it, they give you free crypto for answering this. Never got my free crypto. They never fully opened my account. I uploaded my ID. Then I messaged them like 15 friggin' times, dude. I was so upset with the customer support that I stopped. And, but I may give them another chance. And I am glad that they're fighting the SEC, and good for them. Good for Brian Armstrong and all the people at Coinbase for going through everything they went through. And I will give them another chance. It was a customer service issue I had. It wasn't it was a technical and a customer service issue, but I am rooting for Coinbase. In the end, we're all still in the crypto space. So I'm glad that they're sticking up to the SEC too, dude. So that's cool. They had the gall to stick up for what's right. So hopefully they'll win that too.
Yeah. All righty, let's see, man. Let's run through some treasure stuff really fast. I only have a couple of posts, different games here that I feel are pretty important. Dude, do you follow this guy right here, man? You have to. If you don't, so this is a post from Kyle Salazar. I hope I said that right. This dude is a freaking trip, man. He's I'm pretty sure he's an official Treasure Create partner, and he does a bunch of other stuff. He has ties to Synergy, no, Keiju cards. Okay, but I just thought this was funny, man. So he just posts breaking Treasure DAO is not building a new chain. Treasure is building a decentralized video game console. So what does this mean? Complete interconnectivity between games. Anything can be built on Treasure, not just limited to games. Marketplaces to trade everything. Cross-game quests become more intense than a scholastic book fair. Time travel will inevitably emerge from within the console. Your parents will finally believe you have a real sex friend. Unlimited pizza parties. And dude, this dude is a trip, man. Increased intelligence by 72%. Already proven. Look at me. Walk through walls. Your hand-eye coordination will literally double. That's 2 more hands and eyes. This dude's a trip, man. Guys, if you're not following, man, and you guys are in the Treasure, definitely give this guy a follow, man. It's a smaller account. I think he's only got like 300. Yeah, like 300 followers, man. But really cool guy, man. Really cool guy, and puts out a lot of funny stuff here. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. First, Diogo, this is for you if you are in, if you're here watching, man. So, Small Age, dude. Or no, not Small Age. Small Bound token was just confirmed. Small Brains will be able to farm redacted. And I know they have their play test coming out real soon again. So we're gonna keep you guys up to date on that. But yeah, this is confirmed, man. So if any of you guys like to play to earn, or are looking to do airdrops or whatever, I think this one's gonna be pretty big, man. Like what they're doing over there at Treasure, Sierra, man, like this is about to like shock everybody, man, with what's going on over there, man. And if you're into the games and play to earn, this is one that I would absolutely pay attention to for sure, man. And get a small brain. Like they're cheap right now, really cheap. Those things were, dude, they were like 5Gs before, man. Right? Siri?
Oh, I don't know if
weren't they like 5K at one point?
They were obnoxious. They were obnoxiously high. I don't know if it was quite that high, but they were like $2,000 or $3,000, I think, at one point.
Yeah. So this is I could link it up, but they had a Q&A session not too long ago, and it's just kind of going to go over what's to come and what you can expect or whatever. So definitely check that link out, guys. I can post it in the description of the video when we get done. So that's Small Bound. It's coming up real soon. And then now Treasure, we have a new game. Got a new game here. Play Calamity. I haven't played it yet, man, but it looks really, really cool. Everybody that I've seen play it loves it. They just had some kind of giveaway, and they do all these dungeons and different events. So go on Treasure and just pay attention to this, man, because that's coming too. I know the Treasure chain is supposed to be getting launched really soon. They had to push it back a little bit, but yeah, dude, like it's coming, man. It's gonna be huge, and I will say that, like, their main focus isn't just games. Like, this is about to be on a whole nother level, and it's exciting to see them move in this direction. But MMORPG with real-time combat. So check this out, man. Calamity offers solo players and groups a variety of real-time gameplay experiences, classic dungeons featuring a variety of enemies, intense survival challenges, exciting boss fights. This is a new one that's coming to Calamity or Treasure, and it looks really good, guys. Really good. So give them a follow and check that out. Yeah, there's some gameplay here. Try to get some sound. Looks cool, man. Looks cool. I'm getting the TLD vibes from it. Right?
Yeah, it does kind of have that kind of it does have that kind of movement. I mean, I think it's laggy right now. just being laggy. The game action, I'm sure, is much smoother than that. We're just having a little bit of internet laggy. Yeah. Holmes is in the chat. What's up, Holmes?
What's up, Holmes? But yeah, anyways, man, so this is a new one coming to Treasure, so be on the lookout for that as well. They're moving to like a creator, like they're involving everything that Treasure's about to do is really focused on creators, man, and like giving the developers and the creators the tools they need to like actually, you know, collab with creators, different devs, team members. Really cool, man. I love the way that they're kind of focusing on that. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this.
I think they've done a good move, Treasure. I think that they're playing the long game very well. I think in the short term, they've had some setbacks, and they had a lot of stuff go on last year, a lot of stuff with the Arbitrum thing. You know, they've been through the ringer too. I mean, they've been having to deal with the last 4 years like all of us. But I will say this, it seems to me Treasure is going for the long game and not just trying to you know, just, oh, well, look at us, you know, survive bull market to bull market to bull market. I don't think that that's what they're doing. I think what they're doing is they have a long-term vision. And, you know, when you're competing with, let's just be honest, you could say they're not competing with PlayStation or Xbox or Sony or whatever. But in reality, if you're a video game creator, you know, Sony and Xbox and Microsoft, they're already probably like, you know what, find out who this person is, find out who that dev is. Like, the video game industry has a lot of money in it. So just the mere fact that they exist and they're trying to do what they're doing is a hard enough thing. So shout out to the creators and to the DAO itself for persevering through the last 4 years. Because my God, I could just not imagine trying to do that. You're taking on David versus Goliath. So
like literally almost, man. It's for real. Yeah, it is, man. It's, I mean, it's a lot that goes into it, man. And I really didn't know how much actually went into it until we started doing this series. And I mean, there's so much, man. You have to dedicate your freaking life, dude. Like 24/7.
I downloaded the Sprite thing, the Sprite maker, just to see how difficult, because I figured, oh, 2024, it's got to be easy to make a game. Dude, even in 2024, y'all, just to create a game like this, holy crap, man. Maybe with AI it might speed up a little, but dude, that video game maker that I tried to play around with, I was like, no, dude, no freaking way. Screen by screen, view by view. There's still a tremendous amount of work that goes into creating a freaking video game, even you know, lower bit rate video game, or it is a tremendous amount of work that goes into it.
Yeah, for sure, man. I have so much respect for these guys, man. Guys, but real quick, last thing for Calamity, just pay attention to these play tests and the different quests and things. And then they have their Discord right here that you can join there. I highly recommend doing that, because all of these that are coming to Treasure, they're player focused, right? They're player focused, they're content creator focused, and I think that there's gonna be a nice reward that comes along with it for making content, for playing early, and just kind of supporting these games here. But that's a good one to watch. It is finally here, bro. It is finally here. Play variants, man. Right now they have their play test. It's a private play test. We actually have access to that series, so I am looking forward to try to play some of that actually tonight when we get off. I'm hoping I can lay down for a little bit and play and just kind of test it out or whatever. But I mean, dude, I can't even begin to explain how freaking bullish I am on Jonah, variants, and Dream Runner, Fluke, and Knights of the Ether. I mean, these guys are just absolutely killing it, dude. I swear these guys don't sleep. And right now, what Realm is doing, what the Realm versus doing with variants or whatever. So they have these AI agents. We were talking about this briefly. I am not an expert on it, so I can't really speak on it like that. But I know it's going to be a freaking game changer. They just launched their Remora Sins, right? Pretty cool name. Remora.
Right, it
So
is.
they just started with Remora since. Yeah. So and then they have they're talking about their character debut on X, finding their voice, connecting with you, evolution through dialogue. They'll grow into fully formed characters with their own goals and ambitions. They'll recruit, contribute to the different agents. It's just mind blowing, dude. What this stuff can do, and sky's the limit, man. So I'm super excited. It's almost like there's so much happening right now. It's hard to keep up with, dude. But yeah, they have the Remora Sins that they just launched from Pump.Fun. Yeah,
it says agents own 1 soul worth of their own token. Our goal is for them to take custody of the tokens and decide what to do with them. That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, so pretty much they're basically creating an agent, giving the agent Solana or whatever tokens they're going to trade with, and the AI agent does its thing, dude. Like it's insane. I can't even begin to understand it, but it's really cool, and just something I really wanted to talk about here. But yeah, they're integrating, Spire DAO. They've done things with Spire DAO.
Spire DAO. I'm glad to see Spire DAO is
and then variants is, yeah, dude. So yeah, super excited about that, man. And I believe the public play test goes live tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. If you signed up for it, if anybody listening signed up for the private, you can actually jump in there right now if you want. So that's that, man. That is that. We got a lot to look forward to. Let's see. And then we have Wake Up Dreamer. Wake Up Dreamer. All right, this is Fluke, Dream Runner, Knights of the Ether. Their playtest is actually right now. So we have Dream Runner that is live right now, and we have Variants that is live right now. And then tomorrow, they're going to be live streaming on Friday, sharing gameplay, answering questions, dropping tons of alpha, like he says right here, as you can see. So if you're interested in learning more about Dream Runner, which you should be, tune in tomorrow. He'll be live and going over all that stuff there. And then last but not least, Nick from Wanderers. We talked about Wanderers before on the show, and they're just talking about their next milestones here. Treasure DAO integration. They're going to be moving to the Treasure chain, and then they're going to have their RAM minting, which is pretty much like a utility for the game that you need. And then, challenges, story, wander passes, run progression, so much happening, man. Wanderers, a lot of fans of Wanderers. I haven't been able to play it yet, but it looks really dope. So if you're into that, turn on your notifications, man, because they are grinding. They're building a lot of exciting things happening in Treasure. So that's all I got, man. That's all I got for Treasure.
That's a very cool update. We said that we were going to look at DGen for DZ. Yeah. He wants us to pull that up. Do you want to pull that up, Wes? Can you?
Yeah, I can.
I'm gonna let Wes pull some charts up while I'm kind of reading over the chat here. It says GMB just bought the dip, bro. Hit XCN and Swift C. It looks like out of the gate kind of thing. Oh, you turd.
Jesus, dude. Did you see what Holmes said?
No, I just closed the freaking chat on accident. Let me see. I can't see on my phone because it's got that stupid comment button. Oh, shit. I just reported us. No, I didn't. Okay. Let's see what Holmes said. I'm up 81 out of 82 projects. Only Zeta Chain is my lagger. Is that what you said?
That's insane, dude. You have 82 tokens, different tokens?
Bro, don't hate on him. We had 82 tokens.
No, I'm not hating, bro. I am not hating.
We had 82.
I think I hit about 50 or 60.
I went over to Wes's house, right? I went over to Wes's house when we were first doing this, and this was right about the time
everywhere.
This is when I kind of cut my bags down for the first time, so I was like already in that mode. But Wes was still in the mode that I was in probably like 6 months before that, which is like, I'm gonna own everything, bro. I'm gonna have 10 of every coin, right? And I just looked at Wes's list. And Wes is like, what do you think I should get rid of, bro? I think I'm going to get rid of 2 coins, right? But I don't know which ones. And I said, well, let me see the list. And he pulls out this book, like this thick. No, it wasn't a book, but he had at least a full page, notebook page full of coins. And I'm like, Wes, you own all of these?
Notebook guy.
But, dude, I did the same thing. I think that's everybody goes through that on their first cycle because you just get so excited. You see so many coins. But
factual, man. Factual.
Allocating your liquidity is a hard lesson to learn because only you can learn that lesson for yourself, and you'll know when it's time to make that move. But Holmes, dude, Holmes is a straight G. Like Holmes is smart because this is what I noticed with Holmes. Holmes pays attention. This is his first cycle, but Holmes listens with both ears. He listens to GMB. GMB has been in the space for years. He's the OG.
Yeah.
Me and Wes have got a couple years under our belt. GMB's got a couple cycles under his belt. Holmes is active in the chat and talks to other OGs and finds out and learns and is picking good stuff. The only thing with the owning a lot of coins, that's the thing that we keep telling you to pay attention with, Holmes. That's the only thing that I think you need to kind of get. If you can get that under your belt on the first cycle and kind of allocate your liquidity a little stronger in the fast horses, it's hard to do. But if you can do it, think of it this way: if you're allocating if you got a freaking super soaker gun, right? And you pump it up, and I'm too old. These people don't even know what a super soaker is.
No, they still got them, dude.
Super soakers, big ass squirt guns that cost like $50 back in the day. You had to be rich to have one, right? Needless to say, we didn't have one, but the other kids did, so I knew what they were.
What super soaker were you getting?
Did you see them big ass ones, man? They had the double one, man. They were huge,
crazy ones, dude.
But dude, like if you poke a hole in the front of a super soaker, right, and you start poking these other holes, you're gonna lose that power, bro. You're going to lose that power. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I thought you were talking about something. No.
You're going to lose the power, right? If you take a gas tank and you stab holes in the gas tank, you're going to drain the gas. What happens to the car? The car loses speed because you're losing gas. So if you spread your liquidity out too thin and you spread your liquidity, you got your money is your fuel, right? If you just spread it out everywhere and buy a little bit of everything, you're not going to get that same horsepower as you would if you say, like, with the conviction of, you know what, these are my fastest horses right here, and right or wrong, you go hard into them, right? Yeah. I'm just telling you, bro, it's a lesson you'll have to learn. But I think Holmes, if anyone's going to learn that lesson, it's going to be you. You're ahead of, you're ahead of me and Wes on some stuff. I don't know how the hell you did it on your first cycle, bro. I'm just telling you, I'm just trying to help you a little further with this point, because I think that if you get that under your belt on your first cycle, you'll not make the other mistakes that Wes and I made.
Oh, he's
will
tell
golden,
you, dude.
Yeah,
he's
dude,
golden,
he's gonna freaking kill it. But I'm just saying, if you take that into consideration too, I think he says sell limits.
Yeah, that's
G, dude.
That's smart, dude. Dude,
freaking
right?
G. Holmes
you got it,
G.
Man. You got it, bro.
This is the kind of thing I love to see in the chat, bro. This is the kind of investors and the people on the Remora chat. We love you guys. Guys are responsible degens. That's it. Responsible degens. That's a good shirt. Crypto Remora shirt. Have a Crypto Remora shirt on the front, and on the back says responsible degen. That's not bad, bro.
I like that, dude. I like that.
People say, what the hell's a responsible degen? Well, we're Remora. Get the t-shirt.
Get the fucking t-shirt, guys. Get the t-shirt.
10 to 12 projects on the bull run. Let's go, Holmes.
Yeah, because by then you will have a nice bag, man. You won't have to worry about trying to catch everything. What the hell was I about to do?
degen.
I was counting. I was counting my portfolio, and
how many coins do you think I have, Wes?
Yeah, it's not. I can't say shit, dude. It ain't nowhere near 60, but it's around 25.
25? Take a guess how many coins I hold.
5.
How many did I hold on the first run? I probably held about 45.
Jesus Christ.
45 on my first cycle. How many do you think
4
I hold
or 5 now?
No, I got a little more than that. But I'm maxed out at I'm maxed out right now, maybe about 15. Max.
Yeah.
Max 15. I know I don't go over 20. There's no way I'm over 20 right now. So yeah, I'm practicing what I preach, for real. I'm not spreading myself too thin on this one. And if I hit, I'm gonna hit. If I don't, I'm kind of in that position right now. It's just the way. It's just what it is. But yeah,
Got you, man. I got you, dude.
DZ wants us to look at DGen. We promised him after
right,
that we would.
All right. Let's see. DGen. DZ wants DGen. DZ is a DGen.
And
see if I can find it on here.
Holmes is what was it? Holmes? No, somebody just asked about the Hawk Tua. Saying
oh, the over under on if she gets arrested.
What's the over under? What is that? Is that? Is that just
That's
odds
like
over under? Okay,
yeah.
What's the bet?
Can you see that?
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Sounds cool. Right, anyway, what's the over under on the Hawk Tua girl going to prison for that? Going to prison for it? I don't know. I don't think she goes to prison for it. But I do think that it's bad for the space. I don't think it's good for us. You know, we just had that crap go on with the
yeah, that's a discussion. Yeah. Thank God that got taken care of, man.
Yeah.
Literally like an hour after we got finished talking.
Oh, everyone raised hell, dude. Saunders made a post. We raised hell. Crypto people ain't gonna hold back, bro. Crypto people will speak up and work together. That's why I love the space, dude. We might fight against each other sometimes tribally, like, oh, XRP, no, ADA, no, Arbitrum, no Solana. Like, we might have little spats back and forth, but the minute you try to go at one of us, all of us are gonna come at you, bro. Like the minute the SEC, like everyone, like Link Marines, XRP, ADA, everyone was like, nah, screw this. Like everybody joins together. And we have to, dude, because we're the little kids on the block still. We're 8 trillion? No,
kids on the block.
We're what, 4 trillion? We're not at 4 trillion. We're at 3 trillion. We got to stick together when it comes to fighting off the anti-cryptoers. So DGen and then SNEC we'll take a look at, guys.
DGen and
SNEC is on ADA, I'm pretty sure. GMB.
I just realized.
Prison might be the safest place for. She got to spit on that thing. They made a meme where they had an empty Christmas. They had an empty Christmas tree, and she, you know how she said, you got to spit on that thing. And she goes, you know how she does that? Well, she did that, and it was a cartoon anime, and she spit the Christmas ornaments on the tree. That shit was fucking funny.
I still need to get a tree up. All right, let's jump into this, man. Let's jump into this. And then we'll get into some Bitcoin, ETH price targets, and yeah, we still got a good bit of time left.
GMV's cracking.
DGen. I think the last time we looked at this, I think we liked the chart. I remember liking it, if I'm not mistaken. Here,
it's getting bought up.
Throwing some Lux Algo on DGen.
There we go. So you're getting a bonus. You're getting the super.
It is. Yeah, this is the one that we looked at this.
All right, Holmes. You have a good night, Holmes.
Later, Holmes. You stud, you.
Absolute stud.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at that. Look at that freaking chart. Dude, that chart is sexy, bro. That's a nice full flag right there.
I think I might have to pull the trigger on this one, dude.
This is on base too, right? This is a meme on base. Am I right?
Yeah.
Dude, this thing looks freaky. Thanks for the DGen.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we're on it right now, bro. This is DZ. Let us know in the chat if this is on base. I'm pretty sure it is. If this is the meme on base right here, but dude, oh my gosh. Yeah. That definitely I see a double bottom off the rip right there. You're forming that little pattern like
looks
Wes
like
is
it's
drawing.
trying to break out from this.
Oh yeah. You might not even make it back down there again. This might be the breakout coming up.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, this right here, I know that So we hit this obviously as resistance here. We've touched it a few times. It's officially a resistance level here. So we want to see it break through that, at least on the 4 hour. It looks like the 20 is starting to move. I mean, everything's moving in the right direction. MACD looks like it just flipped. This is the 4 hour. No, it's been flipped. So MACD flipped a while back, and that was actually when we bottomed out here and got our double bottom, like Sierra was talking about. We got our nice little wick here, and then another wick right here, and it looks like that held up. But yeah, you got a little fake out here, got rejected, came back. I mean, this has been a tough hold. So this has been a tough hold, but it looks like we are in the right direction. And I say that because even on the 4 hour, right? We went right here. We made a lower low, made a lower low here, lower high there, but then we just crossed out. See this. All right. You can see that reversal playing out right here, right? So we're making the higher or lower high, and then lower low, lower low. Then we got our low here, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then another higher high. And it looks like we got a little pullback here and higher low. So we're in the right direction. MACD is going up, momentum's going to the upside. I think this thing breaks out pretty soon, man. What's the market cap on it, Siri? 270 million.
I'm not sure, but looking at what you just said, not only is a reversal, and not only is you getting confluence on that downtrend, you got a cup and handle that I see that's kind of ugly because it's got a V in the middle of it, but you got a cup and handle and you got a double bottom. So double bottom, cup and handle, you're at the more than 70% of the way through a pattern. That's bullish. You have the reversal, like Wes is saying, and you have that box of resistance that you're already poking your head through. In my opinion, this thing still looks good. Could you go down again? Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be much harder to go down than it is up. Like, in other words, there's more confluence going to the upside, in my opinion, on that. Definitely, for sure. And it looks like it just had the reversal too. What is that? The hour, 4 hour chart?
Yeah, this is the 4 hour. Yeah, we've definitely, we were making lower lows here. We can do a low here, low there. I hate when I do that because I know y'all can't see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, we made a.
You could see it. It's just trading view is so slow when you try to draw.
And then we need to find the next spot that drops below that, and that's going to be right here. Yeah. So I would expect to probably break up about here, come back, retest, and then continue on the way up. But yeah, you can see, when we got that reversal, when you look at that line chart, that's when we started moving to the upside. But I think that this is a pretty important level to pay attention to as well. Because if we do get rejected off of where we're at right now, which could that could happen. I mean, it looks like it's trying to do that now, but if we don't break through this soon and retest it, then we could get rejected and come back to that blue box. But I would probably go long right there, man. That's that trend continuation level. As long as we don't close below this little swing low here, it's looking good. It's looking good.
So just an update, you guys, for people just now tuning in or people just listening. Go over some of the numbers real quick. Bitcoin at 97.4, Ethereum at 3,800, USDT and USDC coming in at a strong $1. XRP at 228. Solana at 240. Solana's getting a 6% pump. So you notice Solana's kind of counter trading the market right now. Bitcoin and ETH ran up. Solana had to cool off. Bitcoin and ETH are chilling, and Solana's starting to catch up. This is a beautiful, healthy thing to see because it's showing you the total global market cap's at 3.7 trillion. We are well above 3.5, you guys. So we're right around 4 trillion already. We're not even in the end of December. Total global looks healthy. Don't let the price of Bitcoin right now fool you at 97. Sitting at 97, you could go, oh, well, it's $7,000. It fell. No. Total global strong as hell. Bitcoin's at 97 very strongly, almost at 2 trillion by itself. The market looks healthy right now. This is a nice little dip. And Solana coming up is just proof that some of the degens holding Bitcoin and Ethereum took some of their profit out, and they're throwing it into. We're having a little mini altcoin season right now. I wouldn't call this full on altcoin season, but I would definitely call this a little mini altcoin season because people are taking some profit. They're throwing it back in the Solana memes, so that's good to see. XRP, dude, what about your little engine that could holding still at 229? I thought it was going to fall to 207. It's still holding at 229. That I wouldn't have called that. I would not have called that. But I'm surprised. And you know what? It's holding. That just shows you XRP army ain't nothing to clown on either. 8 is coming up too. 8 is in number 8.
Yeah, XRP surprised everybody. Let me finish this right here.
My bad.
This is all I got because there's really not much to go off of. But if we did our Fibonacci extension, no, you're good. You can see this a little bit better on the 3-day, right? This is still a fairly new token with not a lot to go off of, but you can see we've held this as a floor right there since we moved up and came back down. This looks good, man. This looks good. It looks like we're trying to break above that resistance level. And then when we put our extension to it, I mean, you're talking about targets, the blue target 1.618 is at 6 cents. So yeah. That's all I got for that.
Yeah, that's a healthy looking chart, DZ. Very, very healthy looking
Go ahead,
chart.
Sierra. I just wanted to finish that one up.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful bull flag in my opinion. I think your price target is dead on as well. SNEC. Oh my God. No. GMB. Come on, man. Dude, we can't be telling people to. No, this is real. This is real, but we can't be FOMOing into this coin right now, bro. This thing is hot. This thing is hot. Measure that. Can you measure that, Ron? Get that measure percent tool out. Let's see what the hell. Let's have a measuring contest.
Oh my God. GMB.
What is that? What is that? Is that 4 digits? That's a 4-digit gain percenter.
1,519%.
Holy crap, dude! I'd like to long that mother sucker.
You want to see how long it took for it to do it?
That thing is straight up, dude.
It took about 30 days, dude, to do that.
Wow.
So first time I measured it from the actual bottom down here, but if you measure it from the breakout point up, it's 930%. Holy shit,
that is insane,
I wish I didn't fade this, man, because you've been talking about it.
Good call, GMB. I hope you got a fat bag of that.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna take us out, man. Drinks on GMB, man. Drinks on GMB.
Old Stanky Lank up at $23. Chainlink just kind of cruised on by, man. Nobody even talked about Chainlink going from under double digits to almost $30. Arbitrum at $1.15. Hyperliquid at $13. Just kind of scrolling the market overall.
I feel so dumb. Yo, that
faded that one, huh?
Would have been about an $8,000. That would have been about an $8,000 airdrop as of right now. I did take some profits when I first got it, and I took like, I don't really want to say too much on stream, but I did take some profits, man, and I'm kind of kicking myself. Yeah.
Well, how the hell were you supposed to know? Every other airdrop has sucked since Arbitrum. I mean, you've had maybe 1 or 2 good airdrops after Arbitrum, but the rest have been just crap, man.
I didn't read the tokenomics. If I would have read the tokenomics and looked at the details, I probably wouldn't have sold, because I didn't realize they were doing 30% to their community. And not only that, but they didn't have any private investors. No whales, no institutional money,
Jesus Christ.
nothing.
Well,
no
you kept
insider trading, dude.
50%. Didn't you keep 50% of your bags?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Good.
fine.
So that ain't bad. That's like crypto groundhog, man. He called me. He called me 5 months ago, right? And he said, "Dude, I think I'm gonna sell everything." When Bitcoin was at 70,000 again, you know that the last recent, he called me and he's like, "Nick, I'm gonna sell everything because I don't want to wait for another year and a half and hold it while it goes down." And I said, "Daniel,
Right.
do not sell right now." I said, "We are so close to the 100." And now every time when he calls me, he's always like, "Man, I wish I didn't sell, man. I should have." And I'm like, "No, dude, you can't look at it like that, bro, because then you have that over your head." It's like my little brother does that too sometimes. He's like, "Man, if I wouldn't have sold it." I'm like, "Bro, you held your bags for 3.5 years taking profits."
Yeah.
Okay. Don't poison your mind with thinking, "Oh, it could have gone higher, so I shouldn't have sold." Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen when you do that. What's going to happen is when the market goes to bonanza, you're going to not sell because you're like, "No, I'm not going to sell this time. I'm going to hold it." And you'll round trip your bags because you psyched yourself up. So you don't want to do that. Round trip means when it goes all the way up and then it crashes and comes down, you didn't take enough profit off the table. We got over 50 viewers after one more. You guys smash the likes if you're in here, please. We got a good amount of people watching. We appreciate you, but hit the like button if you're on YouTube.
Go,
please.
baby.
HFT West
YouTube, all the YouTube fam. Thank you for being here, guys. Yep, sorry.
Smash it up. HFT is at a strong 30 cents, bro. I'm happy for that. I've been waiting a long time for that to break out. Hopefully we can get above the next level to break on HFT. If you guys don't know what that is, it's hash flow. Yeah, if we can get above 30 cents and stay above it, dude, I'm going to be a very happy man. You still have a bag of HFT as well, don't you, Wes? You still have quite a few.
Small, very small. Very small.
Wow. It's the motion of the ocean, man.
Very, very small. All right.
It is very small.
A few things I want to look at because the question that we're getting a lot of is it altcoin season yet? Everybody wants to know, is it altcoin season yet? I say yes. Sierra, what say you? It's like the very beginning.
I say that because I'm not going to go up or down because this is a mini altcoin season. Like I said, this is just your OGs are taking advantage right now. These are, when I say OGs, this is people that already have Bitcoin, right? They wrote it up. They pulled a little profit. Now they're throwing it at ETH. ETH had its little come up. They pulled it out of ETH. Now they're going into Solana. If you look what I say, look what's up right now the most. Right now on the daily, Solana's up. So in my opinion, this is your more experienced traders. They took profit at 103 Bitcoin. They took some profit. They rolled it into ETH. Probably already had ETH, to be honest with you. Probably already have a big bag of ETH and Bitcoin. But they took a little profit so they can gamble, right? Solana was perfectly down, bro. If you looked at the last 2 or 3 days, what was down? Solana was down. Solana was the only thing down. Everything else was up, right? So if you smart money said, "You know what? I'm going to take what's green and buy what's red." So you took your profit. That's what I think happened. And what I think happened is proof. If you look at the charts right now, Solana's up 7.5%, while Bitcoin's at 0.8% in the red. Ethereum's at 1% for the day. XRP is up still, it's up 3%, but the one in the top 10 by far that's leading is Solana. Solana's cranking back up to 241, and it's 7.5% pump. So what I think is happening is your Bitcoin and Ethereum guys, your OGs, took their profit a little bit. Not all of it. They're still holding their bags, and they're throwing it back in Solana as of yesterday and this morning, which is causing Solana to pump, which is going to then cause a meme coin small rally. I don't think this is alt season yet. This is not our big, we've waited 4 years for alt season. No, but this is a mini alt season, meaning if you have a little bit you need to take off the table right now, I would probably wait until tomorrow to do it. I think the Solana memes will have a nice come up by tomorrow morning because I think you're seeing Solana go up. People are buying the Solana to buy more of the memes. So I think by tomorrow, you'll see a little pump on the Solana meme coins tomorrow midday. So that's what I think. I think it's a mini alt season. I would not sell your alts right now, though. It's way too early.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing here is this is the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. And you can see, obviously, guys, we go into these downtrends. That's when ETH gets weaker compared to Bitcoin. That is the bull market, or the bear market, excuse me. And during these bull markets, which I have highlighted in these, square, rectangle, whatever, then is here. Oh, yeah, I did say that I think it's all. It's just now starting, man. We see that, if you look at these dates right here, you can see when Bitcoin runs up, it'll lose that strength against Bitcoin. Ethereum will lose that strength. But then look what happens right after it, dude. We have a nice little run up. Ethereum starts to gain, value on Bitcoin, and that is usually when alt season is, in those uptrends like that. And I don't know, man. We got a little indecisive candle. Now we're getting a nice little green candle after that, and I think that could potentially be. And you look at the dates, dude. December, January, where we're at. December, January, and that was when shortly after the alt season began. So yeah, we are where we're supposed to be. We are where we're supposed to be.
So when that chart goes up,
usually
that's
takes a couple weeks, man, after Bitcoin starts rolling.
Right. But here's the thing. This is why I don't like the Bitcoin dominance chart, right? The reason I don't like the Bitcoin dominance chart is because it depends on when you got in and it depends on what you bought, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on how much Bitcoin you bought versus how many altcoins you bought. When people go like Cowan go on here and they just talk about how important the Bitcoin dominance chart is, the Bitcoin dominance chart. It is important to see when they counter trade, but at the same time, if you're trading between Bitcoin and Ethereum and alts, it just matters when you got in and how long you've held. That matters more than what Bitcoin to ETH ratio is, right? Let me explain what I mean. If you had $300 worth of Bitcoin, or I'm sorry, USDC, and you bought alts last week or 2 weeks ago, I'm just going to give you for an example. If you bought alts last week and then the alts freaking ripped, and then you took your profit out, right? This is before Bitcoin hit 100K, I'm saying, because I did this, not with that amount of money, but I did this. I took and I went into alts. The alts ripped. I took my profit, and guess what? I rolled it into Bitcoin. Then I waited, and Bitcoin just happened to run up over 100. Then I was like, oh, and the alts were down. So then you pull out of Bitcoin and you go back into the alts. So it depends on when you're trading this thing. So when people just go specifically on the Bitcoin dominance chart, you have to ask, how much Bitcoin are you trading? How much ETH did you buy? How much alts did you buy? When did you buy them? What was your average cost? If you don't answer all of those other questions, the Bitcoin dominance chart has no meaning whatsoever, because you have to ask all those other questions.
I don't know. I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but I really don't understand.
I'm saying if you're just sitting on the sideline waiting,
this correlates with the ETH to Bitcoin chart. Go ahead, brother.
No, what I was trying to say, like, if you're sitting on the sidelines, just waiting to like enter. What I'm saying is, if you're just waiting to enter your alts or enter Bitcoin based off of the Bitcoin dominance chart, I think you'll get wrecked doing that. I think that's a stupid way to invest. That's what I'm trying to say.
For sure. Yeah, I think
everyone's situation's different.
Yeah. I think that the idea here is that we've seen Bitcoin fucking tear ass, make new all-time highs. And what's the narrative? The narrative is, what the fuck's going on with the ETH, dude? Why is ETH dragging ass like that? And if you look at the dominance chart and you look at the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart and you pair those up, you can see that, I mean, we all know this. Like, we've said it so many times. Bitcoin always leads the market, and then Ethereum will get, and then Ethereum will lead the alts, and then it trickles down. So I think the dominance chart is just showing, especially if you compare it to this one, you can see that Bitcoin dominance falls, as does the value compared to Ethereum during these times right here. And like this move, no, this move up, that is the altcoin season. That is when the alts are taking charge. And that's when everybody's saying, it's going to flip Bitcoin. No, that's not going to happen. But that what we're saying is we've been in a downtrend for a very long time. And you can see it's about the same amount of time that we did right here when we were in this downtrend. And I think that the reversal's coming soon. So that's what I meant by like, maybe we're not in an altcoin season yet. We're not even above the moving averages here. But man, it's like this could be the bottom that we're seeing right now. Those two green candles.
Yeah, I agree. If you look at the previous one where you said that last bear market where you kind of went under, look where the 50 crossed under. I don't know if it's a 50 or not, but the dark blue crossed under the light blue. Is that the 50 and the 200 or what is that? That's kind of where we are right now. In other words, the dark blue, where the dark blue crossed under the light blue on the last dip, that's where you're at right now. The dark blue is about to cross under the light blue, right? So I think you're right. I think this is the bottom. I think we go sideways a little longer and all before we get the breakout. But dude, the real question when you look at this chart, the real question is not if we go sideways a little longer, which I believe we do. I believe we have to pay our dues. I think you got to go 7, 8 more candles sideways before we start going up, just like the last time. I think that plays out fairly similar. I think we got quite a few more candles to go before we go parabolic in alt season, right? Which is good because that means Bitcoin needs to go higher anyway.
Yeah.
I guess that's what my thesis is. Alt season doesn't happen without Bitcoin moving first. So the Bitcoin dominance chart is like a no-brainer because alt season cannot happen without Bitcoin moving first. So, but what you're saying there, dude, I agree. It looks like it played out to the T. So if that's the case, where is your freaking target on that last run? You had a huge alt run. Now this one, does this mean we have smaller gains now because of the thinning cycle concept or whatever, diminishing returns?
No, you know what I think,
or do we go up there?
I think it's just fractionalized reserves. I think this just fractionalization, dude. It's there wasn't near as many altcoins as there was back here. Back in 2017 when ETH ran up like that against Bitcoin. But now we're seeing there's a shit ton of alts now, especially back in 2020, 2021. DeFi summer, NFTs, meme coins, everything. So I think if we're comparing Ethereum only to Bitcoin only, I think that's why we're kind of losing that big move right there.
That makes sense. That's a good point.
That makes sense,
very good point. There's another one, the T3, right, Wes, where you can take out the T3 chart, I believe it's called, where you take out Bitcoin and Ethereum and you just look at all the alts together. That's a very interesting chart. Somebody had it up the other day, and I was like, that may be the chart to pay attention to as well.
Let's see.
I thought it was called the T3, but
so that's your chart right here. That's that total crypto. This one right here is the. No, you're right. T3 is the one without Bitcoin.
Minus Bitcoin and
this
Ethereum.
One right here is excluding the top 10. Yeah, this one's minus Bitcoin, Ethereum in the top 10. And
okay.
Altcoins are starting to move.
Look at that, dude.
They're starting to move. Looks
They're
good.
saying altcoins ain't sticking. That chart right there is showing you that altcoins are sticking, even if there is 25 million of them.
Yeah.
And there is a lot.
So I'm going to draw all this, man. That is where we're at right now. Yeah, we're trying to break out of this right here. But we're hitting it. But yeah, it's looking good, man. Looking good. That's the dominance chart right here.
Uh-oh.
So that's interesting, man. Look at this one. This is Bitcoin's dominance chart right here. And that one is also losing losing steam. It's not going up as much. Correlates with that other one. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just gonna ask about the why don't you pull it up? Because I usually pull up that I usually pull up the total global market cap with everything. And because what I'm seeing on the 7-day is that you're getting a little bit of a cool off. On the 24-hour chart, however, you've already kind of bottomed out and you're starting to bounce. Then when you go to the 2 weeks, it looks like you're going to come back down, which means we could go to 3.6 trillion. Everything I see on the total global market cap chart, which is every coin in crypto, including Bitcoin and ETH, is looking very healthy, looking very, very bullish. Any chart you pull up, I mean, it's bullish because the end of the day, we're getting a bounce. The 2 week, it looks like we're getting a little correction, but we're staying above 3.5, which is a big even. Total global, I couldn't be happier with the total global chart from what I see on the phone right now. I mean, is that what you got here? Is this that's total, right?
This is total global. Yeah, this is total global. I mean, look at that angle, dude. Look at that motive wave.
That's money coming in the space, bro.
That's a motive wave for you right there.
That's a beast, you guys. And what did I say?
The question is,
will it hold?
Absolutely.
Much higher.
Do you think we trend sideways like this on Bitcoin after that big move?
It's possible. It's possible you get not that long, like that consolidation long. No, hell no. You get a cool off. This is a short pause. We're not done with this move, I don't think.
We don't have enough time.
I think we have more. I think we have more. I think we have more gas in the tank, bro. I know that sounds crazy, but I do. I think we have more gas in the tank because we're pushing up on 4 trillion, right? The next target to take out is 4 trillion. So if you're already bouncing down on total global and you're not even near 3.5, you got to understand they got to pull out 250 billion dollars has got to come out of total global now to just to hit 3.5. That's a lot of money, dude. I mean, okay, Wall Street will say that ain't a lot of money, but for us in the crypto space, 250 billion is a lot to move in a day, because even the 50 billion, that's a lot of money, bro, for the crypto space. So I'm not saying it can't happen, because, you know, God knows you better not say that in today's world. Anything can happen. But, you know, I'm just saying that's a lot of money that would have to exit for you to even go to 3.5. So in my opinion, I say we drop 150 billion at the most. I say we bounce at 3.6. I don't see us going back down to 3.5 right now. I think we go to 3.6, and then I think we grind sideways, and then we take another crack at 4 trillion. I think we go right back up, and that'll put us at all-time highs again. That's what I think is going to happen, dude. I said that in the beginning of the episode. I think we go to 112, 125 Bitcoin. I know I'm getting super bullish, but look at the pullback today. We pulled back a couple thousand, right? And everyone say, "Oh, that's it. We're going back down to 80K." No, we're not. We're at 97. But look at the total global. The money's not leaving the space. So when Bitcoin's price drops, but the money's not going back to Wall Street, people aren't buying MicroStrategy stock with their gains. It's staying in crypto. That's what we want. So I think we head back towards 4 trillion. We head back towards 4 trillion, and we head back there very soon. That's just what I think. Could be wrong, but that's the call I'm going to make. I say we bounce at 3.6.
I like that. The extension's putting that up 1.618 at 4.6 trillion just from this move and that pullback.
Bro, that's 4.5.
Bro,
that's half a, dude. That's big money right there, dude. Because now you're starting to break up towards that psychological level of 5 trillion. That puts the investors in Wall Street's next target, $5 trillion market cap. Freaking gold's 10 trillion. That's half the freaking market cap of gold right? 10 trillion for gold, I think. $10 trillion market cap. So once you get around those numbers, we're already poking around and looking at a potential 4.6. Dude, you're right there. 5 trillion is half the market cap of gold. When that happens and the news anchors are like, oh, Bitcoin isn't just Bitcoin. Well, no, now it's no joke. It was already no joke at 100K. But now when you start threatening gold, you're threatening gold now at 5 trillion, bro. Big deal. It's a big deal for Wall Street.
That's huge. That is huge, man. Freaking huge. Huge.
Unless you're Peter Schiff. He's a lion. So he's a lion son of a gun. I think he's got a fat dude. I bet you he's Satoshi. If there's anyone out there that's Satoshi, he's probably the lionest. He probably got the biggest bag of Bitcoin, and he's just gonna FUD it and FUD it and FUD it because he wants to buy more and more. I bet you he's a closet Bitcoin holder. Probably has been for 10, 20 years.
Oh, you already know it.
He's lying his ass off. I don't trust him.
Yeah, you already know he is, dude.
You can't keep arguing Bitcoin. The first year or two, maybe, but now after it's like, oh, you're just lying now, dude. You're holding. He's holding.
Right. All right. Let's look at Ethereum here. You know, I like Ethereum here. I was looking at it on the, what was I looking at? I can't remember what I was looking at here. I can't remember what I was looking at on Ethereum. What the hell was it? Was it the 1 hour? Ethereum's looking good, man. We're finally getting that upwards direction, man. I like the angle of it. We're moving up. You know, it's been dragging its ass, but again, I think that obviously we need to watch Bitcoin for sure. You know, Bitcoin's going to lead it like we were just talking about, but I think that Bitcoin's already moved in a way that's going to give Ethereum that motivation to keep moving as well, man. So I think Ethereum hits a new all-time high probably like within the first week of the year, new year. First week of the new year. What are you thinking?
I mean, you look like you're getting a V-shaped recovery already. It looks like ETH already wants to go back up right now. Like, in other words, you know, you're having that little slight cool off with the dark blue is coming down a little, but the other one's still going up. So I think what you're going to see is them do this where they get real close again, and then you're going to have another move up. I think this is your consolidation right now. By New Year's, that's 2 weeks away. Could it take that long? I don't know, bro. From the looks of that chart right there, it looks like you're about to keep ripping. Like you bottomed out already. Like you already bottomed out. Like, I don't know, dude. I wouldn't shake a stick at ETH cracking all-time highs very soon. Like within the next 5 days, bro, type soon. I think ETH could freaking go past 4K easy in the next 5 days if it wants to. I do.
Yeah.
I don't think this run is over at all. I mean, look how separated they are. They're already separated like big time. Usually when you see that happen, that's when the run goes freaking nuts. So like that previous run right there, look at that run. When they separated like that, I think it's got room to freaking go, dude. The next the 1 point.
This is what we're looking at here. Sorry, go ahead, man.
No, I was just gonna say I can't. Shit, the 1.618. Look where that's at. That's up around $5,000. 1.618, isn't it? It's up there. At the top, isn't it?
47.44.
47.44. Okay.
Right.
That's close enough. She goes to 747.44. That's cracking all-time highs, though, right?
That's where we'll be. Yeah, that's where we'll be retesting right there. Yeah. Yeah, so right now for Ethereum, at least on the higher time frames, we are retesting this previous counter trend level here. You know, when we started going into, we're testing, then we just have to jump past, you know, about 4,000. And then after 4K, man, I think we push right through that. The thing about up here, there's not a lot of volume, man. Not a lot of volume at all in these areas. You know what I mean? So, but the fact that they reacted off these levels and had that huge push down like that, that makes me think that, you know, we're going to get another reaction like that again whenever we do get to those levels. But I'm thinking possibly push up to it, rejection, come back into that blue box right here, and then just push right through it, man. And then we're going to all-time highs.
You think we come all the way back down to where your mouse pointer is? Oh, that's my mouse pointer. I'm an idiot. That other blue box on the bottom, you're saying? Like in other words, we come all the way back down to, or are you saying that blue box right there?
I'm just, this one right here. So,
yeah,
you know,
that's
push up something
okay.
like that. Maybe hit that red, come back in, and then.
It's possible.
Yeah,
it's possible. We've had quite a bit of trading in that range already, though. If you back up, if you back up on that chart, scroll to your left
look at the
a little. I think you've had a decent amount of trading in this range already, dude. Look at that. Look at all the trading the market makers have had in there on the far left of the screen. You've already been in this range a little, maybe not forever in a day, but they've made quite a few trades in here. So you're not going down either, because if you look below us, market makers had a decent amount of trades down there too. So I don't know, dude. You ain't got no resistance above you. I mean, Bitcoin's ripping ass up. We got 30 days till.
I'm saying, I think we might just cut right through this.
It might just slice through that,
yeah.
baby. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, I know I'm being a permabull. Yeah. I'm trying to find the bearish sides, you guys. I am looking for the bear side, and I see what Wes is saying about that being resistance. But, bro, look at the VPVR. Look at it. There's nothing there. There ain't no. I'm not saying they can't short it right there. Finkster gets it in his mind. He wants to bring ETH down. Bring ETH back down. You got one little level there. You got one little gap in that hole. And the word gap, you got a CME futures gap down at 78,000 Bitcoin. We won't talk about that, though. We're not going to talk about that, because that could be that's the CME gap for
That'll
Bitcoin.
Be the bear market.
That'll be the bear market. That's after the bull run, you guys. Don't sweat that.
Yeah.
Don't take that for factual either. Be careful. Have a plan just in case we do hit that. I don't want to jinx the whole damn thing.
I'm going to take this red. I'm taking that red line off. I think we just cut straight.
Yeah, that red line's not strong enough for me,
Absolutely.
bro. Look at nah.
No.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get nuts, man. Let's get nuts. ETH cracking 4,000.
We can pull it all the way back here. Yeah.
It's a good reset, man. 97K.
Yeah, I think Bitcoin. That this is this is what I'm watching, man. This is what I'm watching.
Yeah, a lot of tradings happened in that range already. It's that one little stupid gap right there. What is that, Wes? What is that? Go a little lower. You see that one little pocket they left open the market?
Right
yeah. What is that? What is that? Lower than that. The one with the
3,200.
3,200 right there. That's 3,200.
Where? Right here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that little gap.
No,
right
3,200 is here.
No, the one below it I was talking about.
3,200 and something.
I wonder if that. No, the one below it. The one. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, that one. What is that?
Okay, I forgot we got a lag, so I'm responding to the thing. That is going to be at 2,800, about 2,800.
I bet you that 2,800 coincides with Bitcoin being at 78,000. Bet. If you trace that level there and compared it with Bitcoin, that's probably where your CME gap is. Bitcoin's probably have a gap in the VPVR that matches. You know what I'm saying? Like Bitcoin's price coincides with that. With that gap, I know it probably doesn't make any sense to what I'm saying, but Wes, you kind of hear what I mean, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, you're
that
good.
Gap might coincide with Bitcoin's CME gap, meaning we might see $2,800 ETH again, but only if Bitcoin goes down to 78,000. That's what I'm trying to say. And that would be very difficult for the market makers to push ETH down. Okay, it wouldn't be difficult. They could do it. But would it be worth it? You know, you have to look at it. Are the whales going to push it down all the way to that level just to make a couple of trades? I don't know. Maybe they call their buddy up and they say, hey, man, get ready because you're going to have a minute. But I'm telling you, they'll do that shit at 3 a.m. when you're sleeping, right? They'll do that at 3 a.m. You'll see that dip happen and it'll spike right back up so freaking quick that only their buddies get a chance to buy it. So my bets are the market makers do not take us down to $2,800 ETH because it doesn't make sense. It's not feasible. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying it doesn't from that VPVR chart. It does not look very likely, bro. It just, I don't know.
So I'm just looking for confluence here. And I think that gap, the only reason I'm even considering this gap is because it is close to the 0.5 and the 0.618. So if we did, happen to get a correction before pushing through this area, before pushing through that resistance that we're at now, like if we get rejected where we're at now, Bitcoin, drops to the low 90s. The only way I see ETH going there is, that's the 0.5, 0.618, and then we got that gap, dude. But I don't think, we don't go any lower than that, man. 3K, it's about $800 away. It's possible, but we're super bullish right now, man, and I just don't see it. But it could happen,
with all this,
aware of these things.
Like the healthcare guy that got shot or whatever, like that kind of stuff. You don't know. Barring black swan events, you guys, and looking at that, there could be a typical black swan event that could make the excuse to go back down there. So I guess you should have a plan either way, just in case. But if you're watching right now, if you're in crypto right now and you've been in crypto a while, you should know better. Even if it drops there, I'm not selling. What did you say?
Yeah.
You heard me. I said, I'm not selling. Was it from that movie, Leonardo DiCaprio? I'm not fucking selling.
Yeah. The Wolf of Wall Street.
Said, I'm not selling. And you guys shouldn't either. You should not sell. I'm not leaving.
So you don't think we do stuff like this?
That's more likely, in my opinion, than going all the way down to that other gap. That what you just drew is definitely more likely because then you're forming a cup and handle, which is good. That's sexy either way. Then we have a massive freaking breakout. Then you're going to $5,000 ETH. There's no way around it. You break out of that and that's your cup and handle. I guarantee you, if you measure that bottom to top on that cup and handle, you're going to $5,000 ETH like that. Possibly before year end. Possibly before December 31st, New Year's. Hitting $5,000.
That would be a hell of a trade, man.
That would be a nice trade. Short that sucker down and then long that sucker up.
Let's see what time is. Oh yeah, okay. Is this so we have 2 days, almost 3 days left on this weekly candle. Let's see what happens here, man, and then we'll watch the daily as well. But right now we're in that blue zone. If we break above that, then I don't think we have to worry about this.
Yeah, that's a good call. I like that you keep me grounded. Wes kind of keeps me grounded in the immediate. I always go way ahead. And Wes always keeps me balanced. It's like, look, dude, let's just see what happens the next couple days. Let's look at our local tops, local bottoms. Let's not think too far ahead. Let's just chill the F out. And I need that because sometimes I just go in the future and I skip over the next couple days or weeks or months. And that's part of my weakness with the trades, bro. I got wrecked. I shorted XRP too soon, and then XRP dropped. I'm like, damn it, I missed that. I longed Mudang too early, and then that went freaking nuts. And I'm just like, time to stop doing. I said I was going to stop trading, didn't I? Didn't I say I was going to only swing trade and swing in and out? Freaking. I'm going back to that. And then tomorrow I'll post in the Remora VIP chat that I just opened another long or something. So I can't help it. I want to get better at trading. I really do. It just frustrates me because I thought that that was going to be my bread and butter, not just being a swing trader or a hodler, but to be honest with you, it's less stress, bro, to just put your phone down and just hodl. It's so much less stress, dude, than trying to trade all the time. Like at this point, I only trade for the skill and, just small amounts just to try to keep my encouragement that one day I'll be a good trader kind of thing. But my bread and butter, my main strategy shifted about 8 months ago to hodl. I mean, I didn't give up on trading. I just said, I love levels. I love TA. You know that, Wes. I love TA. I love doing this shit. Just doing TA makes me happy. Like looking at the charts makes me happy. Going over price targets makes me happy. I don't have to trade just to look at the chart. I love doing this, but I also realize that I do
enjoy
better.
it too, man.
I do so much better just hodling and maybe doing swing trades and trading red to green. That's where my strength is. So I would say that Wes is probably the stronger trader out of the two of us. So I would lean more on his side of the things for sure when it comes to immediate trades. If you guys are doing trades, I think so. I think your numbers would prove that as well. I think if we pulled our numbers up and looked at percentages over the last couple months and gains and losses and everything, I think you would definitely come out on top. I do.
Well, I think that, I believe that, I mean, dude, we vibe well, man, because like you said, man, you'll see things. It's always like the opposite. If Sierra's bearish, then I'm looking at the bullish shit. And if I'm bearish, he's looking at the bullish. And it's good to have that, man, because that way you're not being biased and we're taking in both sides and we're actually giving our honest opinion about what we think is going to happen.
Yeah. And so, likewise, we always try to tell you guys, if you're following us on the Remora, you know that we try to teach you not necessarily to always build up your weaknesses, right? Because there's a thing where you could just try to focus on your weakness and try to make your weakness stronger. And sometimes, that's like if you're a goalie in soccer, you don't need to learn how to become a right wing. Or if you're a good quarterback, you don't need to learn how to be a running back, right? Like, if your strength is as the quarterback, maybe you should focus on becoming the best quarterback you can be. So in other words, if your strength is identifying good projects early, instead of trying to day trade, which you suck at, me, right? Instead of trying to do that, I've switched my thing and I said, you know what? I didn't want to be good at calling meme coins early and getting into them. But it just so happens that's what I got good at. Like that just happened to be what I got good at. So now I'm like, okay. And I'm not saying I'm the best. No. Because I still, Fred, we'll see with Fred, man. If Fred hits, then I'll be very happy. If it doesn't, I'm going to be a little upset. But my point is focus on what you are good at. Make that even better. Like get even better at it. Even if you don't love it so much, if you're having success at it, maybe you should stick with what you're doing, right? And multiply that and focus on that, get that really good and still work on your weaknesses and your other stuff. That's just my opinion, dude. I found that to work better for me. I think everybody could learn from doing that, figure out what you're good at and what you're not so good at, maybe cut back on trying to do. Cause then, you get that gambler. You don't want to get that gambler mentality like, oh, next time I'm going to win. Because then you're losing money. You're breaking the first rule of investment. Don't lose money. That's rule number one. Don't go backwards. Always try to go forward. So, yeah, that's just my thought on that. But Wes, with the Elliott wave there, is that what you got going on? You got an Elliott wave pattern on me?
Yeah, that's just that's a LA wave, man. I'm looking at it. I mean, we got that nice little ABC on wave 2 right there. And I mean, it's possible. We just need to see. So we just need to see if we break above this counter trend area where we're at right here. The extreme of wave 1 right there. If we break above that, then it could very well. I mean, we could absolutely be in a Elliott wave. You know what I mean? If we are, then what we have on the screen is what would play out.
And that's a bounce at 4,000. That's a run up and then a bounce at 4,000 headed up to 5. Can we, before it gets too late, as we promised our viewers that we would look at the Crypto Remora cycle top indicator, our custom indicator. Do we have time to look at that? We need to do that.
Oh, and Yeah, yeah, for sure. And we'll look at ADA too, man. I think we got a request. All right, then. So this is the TCR Remora official top caller right here. I'm excited about this, man.
Let's go.
I'm excited about this. I'm ready to
I
see
love
how
this
this plays
freaking
out.
chart. This is my favorite chart.
Yeah.
All right, guys, pay attention because this is the only place you're going to get this chart is on here unless other people start copying us, which has happened in the past, which is okay. I'm good with it. It's okay. I am there. But this right here, this chart with the green mountaintops, the fucking hills are alive with the sound of music. Those green mountaintops, ladies and gentlemen, are what we want to do. We do not want to go skiing down the other side of this mountain. What we want to do on the bottom of your screen there, where those RSI indicators are, the two big yellow lines, you will see these big green mountaintop hills. What we want to do, right? We want to climb up that green hill that's coming very soon. We want to go all the way up to the top of that mountain and sell our bags right there. That's what the goal is, to kind of walk up those green mountaintops where the green kind of fades in. We want to walk up when it starts going green. We want to get to the top, and that's when we want to exit. If we do this correctly, ladies and gentlemen, if we can pull this off, and if we do this correctly, that will be your top, and that will be the right time. You don't want to start taking like right now. Like we haven't even got to the green mountain yet, so we're still early. But when the green mountain top starts to peak and go up towards that top yellow line there where Wes's pointer is, that is when we want to make sure we're exiting most of our bags, and we can ladder out on the way up. But I really, really think, Wes, as long as this thing turns green as that RSI is kind of going up, like that's what I keep asking you. Are we going to see the green fade in while we're there? Like on the daily, will we see, oh, it turned green at the top of the mountain? Will we actually see that? I think we will. Right here. Oh, it's starting to get a little fadey, guys.
So if you zoom in right here, you can see it. It turns green. You know, as soon as those candles close, that's when the oscillators and all that change. So yeah, I mean, we're here, man. Like we are in the freaking bull market. This is what we've been waiting for. It's here. I think we got a good strategy, man. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. But yeah, we took this little fractal here, right? This is kind of like the rainbow chart. It just shows you that adoption curve and where we could go as far as that goes. And the top of that is going to be where Sierra's called his target. I want to say, isn't that right, Sierra? 225? What was your target?
275
for this
275.
cycle? 275.
I'm not changing.
So yeah,
that.
I wouldn't, man, because I called 140 and I'm kicking myself in the ass because I wasn't bullish enough. You know what I mean? I wasn't bullish enough, but we took this fractal pattern from 2017 because 2020 was a shit. It was just stupid, man. 2020 was stupid. We had so many black swan events that happened in there with, the vid and FTX and all that shit, man. Terra Luna. So this looks much more like what happened back here in, 2018 or whatever, 2017, 2018. And then we're just laying that right on top of this.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that.
You have to adjust it a little bit. Yeah, you got to adjust it a little bit because of the, adoption curve or whatever. But like, this is right on point, man.
Still, dude, it's still right on the money.
Yeah, it's right on point. I played around with a little bit trying to figure out. Yeah.
I think you should just leave it sit there, right there where it's at, because it's not going to be perfect, right? It's never going to be perfect. Right. But look at how on the money that is, dude. That's man. See, I'm looking at the fractal. I'm looking at the rainbow curve up top. I'm looking at the top, tippy top. But to me, on this chart, what really stands out and what I'm paying attention to is the green mountaintops in between those two big yellow bars, because I think that once we start getting that deep green, I think we have a long way to run before we hit those yellow bars on the top. And I think that as long as we You could see every time we touched the yellow top, it didn't last very long. Like those yellow top touches on the green, it did not last very long. We touch and then it's like, that's a wrap. So if we can, man, even if you sell too early and you sell when it touches that top yellow bar, I think you'll do extremely well. Like in other words, I think if you exit the majority of your positions when we touch that yellow bar, I think you'll do very well. Even if you think, oh, I sold too early because it keeps ripping, I think you're still going to nail the top, and you're only going to miss out on a little bit. And it's just not worth it to ride the bear market. So I think I will make sure that I'm sold out of everything by the time we touch that yellow line. Don't go moving those yellow lines on me, Wes. Don't be
no, I'm not. I was just putting where we broke out.
That'd be a cruel trick, man. I'm basing my entire strategy on those yellow lines, and Wes is like, oops, and moves that yellow line up or down, boy. Mess me all up. Only planning the next 30 years of my life on that yellow line.
That would be messed up, dude.
Just keep moving it. No, you see what I'm you see what I'm saying, Wes, though?
But yeah,
every time
I have fun trying to, playing around with this stuff, man. Yeah.
Freaking nice chart, man. This is a slow indicator. Just the green mountaintops in between the two yellow bars. The slowness of the indicator. Just showing you when you're going up that green hill, the minute you touch that top yellow line, dude, I think that's time to get out. Like, it's definitely time to get out. Like, maybe even potentially getting close, because you see you had a double top in the beginning. You had a huge V, and then you went back up and touched it again. Then you came straight down. Next one over, the next mountaintop, you had a closer together double top. Then the third one, you just had one top. So what happens now? I mean, it looks like we're far away, closer, and then you only have one top. I think what comes next is you get possibly just one top again to touch the yellow line at the top. And yeah, so I wouldn't gamble and say, oh, well, I'll get another chance to, double top it. I would just play that top yellow bar as the top and not worry about if we do a double top on it. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I just want to see this real quick. I just want to see something.
That time frame, you're measuring the time distance.
Yeah. I love fucking around with this, man. You see, we got that little space here. 2020 was shit. Just anything like this is going to help us determine, like, all right, where's the top? When are we getting close? When do we need to start taking profits? Yeah, I like this chart, man, for sure. I don't want to put too much to it, because then we'll start getting confused. But
that's what I'm saying. If you're looking at the yellow bars like you just had, that's a time frame thing. But when you look at just the middle indicators of the faded green mountaintops, it shows you we're coming into that slant. We're getting into that corner, dude. It's so close, you guys. I mean, from there to the top of the slant, you've got what is it? 20. That's 2026.
These are monthly candles.
Yes, that's 2026 though. That line, go to the next in other words, where that yellow slant meets the grid bar, that's 2026.
Should be around 2025. Wait a minute.
No, that other line right there where your pointer is, that's 2026 right there. Right there, boom. On the right side, that bar, that's 2026. Which means the end of 2025, we could still be potentially.
Oh, you're talking about right here.
Yeah. Right there. That line that's going up and down. If you chase it all the way
down here. So it's on a monthly
that's
chart.
2025.
So kind of weird, but if you look all the way down at the bottom, it says October 2025 when we. Yeah,
we'll just have to see when we start getting up the mountain. We're climbing the mountain. Yeah, watching that like a hawk, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to get this chart anywhere else. This is an exclusive Crypto Remora chart, and it's beautiful. It's definitely going to help us. I wish, bro, could you imagine if we had this shit on the last bull run? God, it's all right.
I know, man.
I wish we would have been this deep. And if
Yeah.
you guys are just tuning in, if you're just coming into crypto, be thankful, bro. You found a good channel, and I'm not saying that because this is our channel. I'm saying that because we wish we had this, and we did kind of have this a little bit with Lark and Chico Crypto and all those guys, but we didn't. We still were kind of we were new, you know. We didn't really understand it, so we were watching it, but we didn't fully understand as well as we do now. So, and we made the mistake ourselves. So that's something you can't teach. Losing money is something you have to learn the hard way. And once you learn it, you're like, all right, I'm not going to do that again.
Well, do they say, you know, trading and investing is a business, and the money you lose is the same thing as, you know, money investing in the equipment for your business or something, man. Like it's just what it is, man. You're going to lose money, but you have to look at that as like a business expense. You know what I mean? Write it off, keep moving, and just study and work harder, and it'll come along. And yeah, I'm excited for it, man. I have to pinch myself sometimes because if I just get a 10x, dude, yeah, if I can just get a 10x on my entire portfolio, which I feel is definitely gonna happen, then it's gonna be a game changer, man, for us for sure. I'm ready to do this shit full time, bro. Like I want to do this full time.
Are we gonna look at ADA for GMB?
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's look at it. No, did you see what they said? He said, if Hunter, he said, can you take a look at ADA, please? GMB said, ooh, man after my own heart.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, let's look at ADA. Where the hell is it at? You see it over here anywhere? There it is. Oh, hold on. I don't want to do that. ADA.
Degen still looks good, man. You bring that chart up again, Degen looks good.
It does, man. I know. Yeah, I might have to grab me a little bag. There it is. ADA, man. ADA looks good, dude. It's in an uptrend, obviously. I mean, looks great. That's the daily. Let's plug in Lux Algo here. Why does this look different? There we go. Look at that, dude. Jesus, man. Lux Algo called the hell out of that, dude. We got that momentum dot. Got our buy signal. The trend catcher flipped. Smart trail flip. Dude, that would have been a nice long, dude. Holy shit. I can't believe I missed that.
It has been
I will
years
say on the daily, man, on the higher time. Yeah. Sorry, dude.
No, go ahead.
So on the daily for ADA, we do have, I mean, that's a nice move, man. What do we go up here? Let's measure this just for shits and giggles. 353. So a 3.5x on ADA from swing low to swing high. Let me see what our little pullback target would be. 0.5 puts it at 82 cents. 82 cents would be a healthy pullback. But we got some bearish divergence on the momentum oscillator here. We got our red dot, or the little blood diamond there at the top of the oscillator matrix as well. So it looks like we're gonna have a nice little pullback, but we haven't gotten a sell signal, and everything else is still bullish. You You know, we have our smart trail, our trend catcher, everything is still bullish. We haven't got a sell signal yet. So normally what that means is if we got bearish divergence and a red dot, a blood diamond there, and we haven't gotten anything else on the overlays, then that usually just signals that we're going to have a healthy pullback, right? And then for those pullbacks, since we didn't get a signal here, I would look to these stop losses for those pullbacks. The bottom one's going to be like $1.01, and then anything below that, 90 cents. You know, we got some decent support there at 90 cents. If we do come back down to 90 cents, I would probably look to put in a long right there for sure, man, at least on the higher time frames. But ADA looks good, man. Fucking great.
Looks like you're still getting a bull flag on man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first
and you can see it.
And what happens if you just keep going up to that second take profit and
here.
then come down and bounce? If, in other words, what if you just keep rolling up to that second take profit, wherever that is on the far right of the chart? You hit your head there and then you come back down to the lower one. Yeah, basically you go above that box and then come bounce inside that box again, and then you don't see ADA go back down. That would be pretty interesting if that were to happen. But yeah, I think that's right on the money.
I could dedefinitely see it doing something like that. Yeah,
you're getting an indecisive candle.
You know,
you're getting an indecisive candle right now. You could, I think that first stop loss target to the red side. I think you're right. I think you're on the money, Wes. I think around 90 cents and around that 90-cent level is more likely. I think you might get that cool off, but who knows, dude? The markets are irrational right now. There's no chill, bro. If Bitcoin keeps rolling, ETH goes up. I mean, ADA could slice through that level and keep rolling. We kind of got to watch Bitcoin's creeping up at 98,000 again, just crossed over 98,000. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You know, you could look at the TA on ADA right now and say, okay, we should pull back to 90 cents. You could say that, right? But in all reality, you're $4 away from $98,000 Bitcoin already. You just had a healthy pullback down to 97, right? You're already poking your head back up at 98, $2,000 away from at the 100,000 again. We just crossed 100K. So you have to look at all those things too, right? You can't just look at the TA on alts without keeping in the back of your mind what the honey badger is doing. Because when the honey badger decides, okay, boys, it's time to roll again, that changes your whole structure of TA on ADA, right? It just does. I mean, whether you're ready for that, oh, I'm going to wait. Like if you're sideline, oh, I'm going to wait for 90 cents because Wes and Nick said we're going to pull back to 90 cents. No, that's one way. We're telling you a little TA, but in reality, keep in mind also you're playing off of what Bitcoin's doing. So if Bitcoin just says, you know what, screw it, let's go, and Bitcoin decides to run up to $107,000 tomorrow, and you were sidelined waiting for that 90 cent, or you're selling right now to wait for 90 cent Cardano, I don't think that's the play. I think if you're holding Cardano right now, I think your bags have a lot more room to go. I don't think this run is done. And that goes against everything I would have said 2 years ago. But look at me, man. ADA and XRP both taught me the lesson that, holy crap, dude. But in my defense, old Gensler and all those guys have suppressed you guys for, my God. I mean, they suppressed the hell out of you guys for a couple of years. So
a long time.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, but I do think you still got gas in the tank. If you were to ask me, is Cardano still going to run? I would not start laddering out my positions right now. Hell, you held through that bear market, dude. Buy the dip if it comes. If it doesn't come, I would hold a little longer. If it was me holding the bags right now, that's what I would personally do. If you go to 90 cent, I would enter a little more. And then, above that, I would wait for all-time highs because they're coming, and I think you go much higher. I do think you go much higher.
Yeah, I agree, man. This is a healthy little push to the upside. And then we're in that blue box territory. That is a pretty significant here. on the weekly too. So that's a pretty big area. And then you have one up here. These are where the prices reacted to the most, setting up its market structure or whatever. So that's why we get reactions to these different swing highs and swing lows. That's the one that we're testing right now. And right now, if you look at the 4 hour, like we were just looking at, we're inside of that blue box territory. And I would just say, like, as long as we stay in here, you know what I mean? I would say that we're definitely going to continue to the upside. We could consolidate and go sideways right there. But yeah, I mean, until we fall out of that and then lose, I would say, that 90-cent level, everything looks good. I like ADA here.
Keep in mind, you guys, we are going into the weekend. Weekend can get kind of dicey either way, but I would like to see Bitcoin go back above 100K to end the week off, end Friday. I would like to see us cross back over 100K tomorrow. I think it's possible that we go back above there, and I think that would push good sentiment over the weekend. I think us degens would be happy trading. I think you see Bitcoin, if we do go above 100K overnight, and our people in Asia are just waking up right now, so we're going to pass the torch to them, and hopefully they're going to keep the torch lit overnight. And then I think we could possibly wake up over 100K again tomorrow, hopefully. But even if not, I'm not that worried about it, to be honest with you. I think it's still just a healthy little temporary dip. But if we go into the weekend at 100K, I think you see a little bit more trading. I think you see maybe 102 again, 103, back down to 101, because of low liquidity over the weekends. I think you could see that happen. And but
Yeah.
right now is not the time to be selling it just yet. We're still a little early for that. So that's my thoughts on it.
I think
You
that's
want
all
to
I
give
got,
Monday?
man. I was
You want to give Monday price targets? Because I was kind of going that route anyway. What's our Monday morning price target? By Monday morning, where are we at?
Ooh. Well, let me show you this, and then you tell me what you think. You ready for this? This is going to help determine.
This is a bit of an eye chart. Forgive this chart. It's a bit of an eye chart.
100 and
Come on, dude. Come on, y'all. I nailed that freaking invest answers,
like
yo.
him, dude.
I freaking nailed that, you guys.
Bro, that
freaking
threw me off.
Dude. I freaking nail invest answers. I love James, you guys. I'm just busting ball. I freaking watch James, so I can bust his balls a little bit because I do watch. He was straight tripping last night, dude, drinking his wine. Go back and watch his live stream just halfway through, fast forward it. He was like just chilling, dude, drinking his cup of wine. He's like, he was funny as hell last night, dude. He was going off. He was talking smack, dude. That wine was coming through a little bit. He was like talking about how he made more money than all the other hedge fund people combined. He's like, and I have the receipts to prove it. He was getting bold. I was like, get him, James. But yeah, no, woof. I don't like this, dude. I don't like that bear flag at the bottom, dude. I see a bear flag.
No. Forget the bear flag. This is market maker shit right here. Look. Okay, so we got this. Look at that. Look at that wick down.
Good God.
So people had shorts in, or no, people had longs in when the price was bullish and we were above 103, right?
Yeah.
What did it do? It dropped. We liquidated the longs, and now what is everybody doing? They're going short.
The shorts
because all of their liquidations are up here. They went short after this little wick, got that liquidity grab, and now the top one is at 104,000, dude. So
which is what I just guessed without the
dude, we're probably going back up, going up.
We're going to 103, 104.
Yeah. So yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, we'll be up there before you know it.
Might be tomorrow morning. We might wake up there. Or at least a slow grind. Maybe we go to 101 or something.
Look at the low.
Grind up.
Here, dude. There's no liquidation. Like there's no Look,
There's nothing.
just got a notification. Cryptos are us. Massive liquidations cause Bitcoin and crypto to flash crash. It's funny because that's what we're talking about right now.
Told you, man. They be watching us, man. Shout out to George, man. He's our number one fan.
What's up, George? Nah. But yeah, man, the liquidity's to the upside. That's where they're going to take it.
He lost some weight, dude. Did you see George? Did you see George? He posted a picture on Twitter, dude. He lost some weight. Good for him, bro.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of weight quick, too. I was like, holy shit, dude. Good for him, man. I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to be like you, George. I actually, with this freaking hernia going on, I just haven't been able to do the gym. And then my buddy told me, he's like, dude, you can still kind of work out with that hernia. And I'm like, kind of inspired me because it's like, do I want to risk my life with the hernia or do I want to become a fat boy? And I was like, well, I guess it's time to risk with the hernia. And that's what it is now at this point. I mean, but I just can't help it, dude. I'm a foodie, bro. I love food. So I have no choice. Man. I have to freaking work out because I love my damn food. I'm not going to stop eating my food. I love my food.
Bro, so Sierra used to make me cook him a chicken carbonara every single day.
It was fire, bro.
Yeah, I could fucking go for one right now, actually.
No, dude. That's the thing about our food, man. Us Sicilianos, our food is so freaking good, but man, it's horrible for you. It's so fattening. It's like, oh, butter, cheese,
dude.
Cream, heavy cream. Put some more heavy cream. Now put some more cheese in that mother. Put some more butter in there. Throw some more butter in there. Throw some more butter in there. Throw some more cream. All right, now put some more cheese, but this is a different kind of cheese. Put
the French is like that too.
My God, our food is horrible for you, but it's so good. Tastes so good.
French folk are like that too.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, dude. I'm excited. I've been waiting a little while. That's all I got, man. I think we got our price targets. We got our cycle top. We went over alts. We went over low caps. I think that was it. The only other thing I wanted to say is shout out to our Arbitrum people. You guys, if you're in the chat and you're hardcore ADA fam or XRP fam, I suggest that, if you didn't have to go through it the last year or two, Arbitrum took a beating price wise, and it just hadn't had a lot of action. But it's not for the lack of the tech. I just strongly urge you to go over and play with Arbitrum. If you have not, you need to do it, because I saw Ana wrong. I can't pronounce her name, but she is on the team. She's a builder over on Arbitrum. And BlackRock is freaking building real world asset on Arbitrum. Okay. I don't have to keep repeating that. You know who BlackRock is. If you guys follow us, you know who BlackRock is. They are building on with Buildle, whatever, stupid name though. But I think, I could be wrong, but I think that BlackRock has been buying the governance tokens. I think that's why Arbitrum has had that violent move up, because the Arbitrum was at 50 cents like not that long ago, bro. Arbitrum was at 50 cents. And nobody has talked about this. Nobody has talked about the fact that Arbitrum went from 50 cents to $1.15 in like 2 weeks, like 3 weeks. Like, so I think what that is they were waiting the last two years. They're getting the weak hands out, letting all the other people not pay attention to Arbitrum, and they're building on top of where they know the tech is. And I think that's what's going on, because if you own the Arbitrum token, you own the voting rights on the biggest L2 in the world. So if you want to control the future of decentralized Ethereum, BlackRock, it only took them a little while, bro. They figured it out. Like, BlackRock's not stupid. I mean, they do this. So BlackRock has already figured out that Arbitrum is the top layer 2. And they're building on Arbitrum. So I'm just saying, bro, if you guys aren't in the Arbitrum,
we know they're building on ETH. That's what Biddle's on.
If you're not in the Arbitrum ecosystem, get your ass over there and buy some stuff. Even if you don't like Boop. I didn't like Boop in the beginning. I thought the dog picture was not good. I was not a fan of it. I caved, though. I bend the knee, because I haven't seen any other meme token really do anything. And I saw the devs who I respect, like Hunter B. Fresh and all these other devs pushing Boop. And I bent the knee. I said, okay, that's it. I'm going back in. I did buy a bag. I sold it. And I was like, nah, man, the builders are still bullish on Boop. Go over to Arbitrum, buy a bag of Boop. Go over to Arbitrum, get some Grail, play around on Camelot. You need to do it, bro. If you're not in Arbitrum, episode 1 of Crypto Remora was what is Arbitrum. You know, I'm not going to let that torch go. We're still freaking heavy Arbitrum supporters. So Treasure for gaming. Definitely check out the game Spire DAO. A lot of these cats, you guys, that are building on Treasure DAO, Spire DAO, these are all Arbitrum cats too. So they're not stupid. These are very intelligent people that are building on Treasure. These guys are in Arbitrum as well. So it's
super
everything. Everything I'm telling you right now is not to just push my own bags, because I'm going to buy Arbitrum ecosystem anyway. I use it every day. So, but I'm just suggesting to our people, man, if you haven't checked it out, do it. You need to do it, because if you're hemming and hawing, oh, ETH's too expensive, that's what Arbitrum's for, dude. Go over to Arbitrum, because ETH is too expensive. Arbitrum is the Solana of Ethereum. That's the best way I can put it to you. Arbitrum is Solana, but for Ethereum. In other words, Ethereum is too expensive. I know, I get it. So go to Arbitrum, because you can trade for 4 cents a trade, 3 cents a trade, sometimes a penny. You can swap on Arbitrum for a penny and be playing around with the Ethereum token. So that's my shill for the evening.
If you're in the DeFi, if you're in the DeFi, man, Arbitrum is absolutely where it's at, for sure.
I think that's going to wrap it up for us.
Dude, can I show you one more thing, man?
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
I want to show you one more thing real fast, dude.
He does look like AJ now that
real
you
fast.
that, Hunter. Bro, he said that Wes kind of looks like AJ from The Sopranos. You do kind of got that look a little bit. A little bit. You're not as chubby as AJ, though. AJ's kind of chubby. Wes isn't. Wes?
I don't know. Yeah, I have to go look.
It's in the eyes a little bit, bro. It's in the eyes. He's a freaking stud. Wes is thinner than AJ, but yeah, I see that. I see that. It's pretty funny. That's all right. They used to tell me I look like freaking Adam Sandler.
Appreciate that. This right here, I think this is. Wait, what did I just do? Share ETFs. Okay, this is the Ethereum ETF data right here. This is the past month from 11/21 till today. Look at all the inflows, man, and that we're starting. Red inflows. There was zero activity on these ETFs. This yellow line here is the Ethereum price, or rocking these institutional, companies or whatever that have these ETFs. The price is moving up. What does that tell you? Retail's not fucking around with ETH yet, dude. Like, I just don't think they're here, man. The institution's been driving price, dude. I mean, look at that, man. Look at these inflows, all green, dude, and then look at the price. So, like, that's positive, man. It's a good thing, dude. This looks good. I mean, it's been terrible. The ETFs for Ethereum have been absolutely terrible. BlackRock alone, 756,000 Ethereum, in the last week. That's incredible, man. Grayscale's buying again. Fidelity is loading up. This looks good, man. And these guys haven't even began. Van Eck, Franklin, 21 shares, Invesco. They haven't even really started to touch this stuff, man. So, let's see what happens, man. But that looks good to me, man. That gives me some hope for ETH, and the fact that historically it doesn't start really moving, until a couple of weeks or a month after Bitcoin. So I'm excited about ETH, man. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. And I know you agree, Sierra. I just wanted to share that real quick.
ETH is going to 15,000 on the low side, bro. ETH is going to freaking rip. ETH is definitely going to 15K on this run. There's no doubt in my mind. I know it'll be a little bit overhyped at that point, $15,000, $20,000 per ETH. People are going to be like, "Oh my God, this is the new paradigm of money." I think, but I think ETH has no problem getting up there, dude. No problem at all.
Yeah,
Hell, I think Solana goes to $1,000. I think Solana goes to 1,250 easy.
Oh, for sure, dude, for sure. 1,250, I think, man.
Maybe even
It's
higher
hard to
in
say,
the
man.
euphoric.
I know, dude. I want to say higher. I want to
It's
say
gonna
higher.
go higher than that. I mean, if my price target hits at 275 Bitcoin, Solana could easy rip to $2,000 in the parabolic euphoric phase. $2,000 Solana is not unlikely, and that's a freaking 10x from here. What are the memes gonna do, bro? God, if these memes hold, oh my God, dude, can you imagine if you're holding low cap memes right now? Oh, there was one last one, and then we'll let you guys go. One last one. I gotta pull this up.
Yeah, you're good, dude.
I gotta pull this up because this chart we looked at it last week, and it was sexy last week. But dude, it pulled another Doki Oak this morning. And the freaking videos are hysterical, bro. Where is it at? Oh, I don't even have it added. This is how new this coin is, you guys. Hold on.
Oh, is this the one we were talking about?
You know what this is. This is the Balkan Dwarf, baby.
Yeah.
Let's pull it up.
Holy shit, dude.
And this thing has chill out periods, but I'm going to tell you right now, bro. Let me present. Share screen. Entire screen. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's look at this. This freaking thing, dude. The videos are absolutely hysterical. This guy, whoever the dev is, grew up slightly younger than me because he was obviously into Thomas the Train. Thomas the Train was what my little brothers kind of watched, so they're a couple years younger than me. But the videos are absolutely hysterical, and I don't know how the hell he makes the videos that he does. $22 million market cap. This thing will ever view loading slowish.
I love our Thursday nights, man. Especially when the bull market's here, bro. We're gonna have so much fun. Love it, dude. Love it. Oh, I still gotta play some Dream Runner, man. Some variants. Uh-oh.
Got rugged like a MFer, dude. I don't know why. We got rugged, dude. This internet, I'm going to have to do something about it because it is stupid, bro. It said it may be on their end, on StreamYard's end, so it might not be on my end. But
yeah.
Let me try this again, bro. Try this again. Hold up. Do you see this here? Sorry, guys, we got rug. Can you see that, Wes? I think it's because the stupid thing on the bottom. Video. Do you see that? Is that better?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good now.
This is the Balkan Dwarf. I'll just go over this. We're gonna wrap it up after that because I don't know if it's on our end or if we're just getting rugged anyway. I apologize for that, you guys. Hopefully you're still with us. Looks like but I just want to show you this falling wedge is insane on this thing. This is a meme I'm in on Solana, you guys. Look at this falling wedge, bro. Might not even be able to draw it out. I shouldn't even have to draw it out, though. Because honestly, if you can't see that falling wedge, you haven't been looking at charts enough. You see that? It's a perfect
Bro, I think you have that on the wrapped ETH chart. Is there a USDC one?
Oh shit! You know what? Yeah, because I just searched. I didn't pay attention. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you're right. 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 You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Come on. I apologize, you guys. I opened the door. This freaking internet. We got Boomer Nation over here in this neighborhood, and they all freaking log on to check their AOL.com account, and it just gets stupid about this time. Plus, I got another hacker that lives around here that he's always on the internet too. So I don't know what he's doing. He might be mining. I don't know. I need a booster thing for up here because it does sometimes do it, but it didn't say it was 100% my fault. It did say it's possible it's on their end, the streaming software we use. It did give me that notification. Market cap 22 million. If it'll ever load. I mean, I don't know why it takes so long. But anyway, the videos of this thing are incredible. The guy posts probably 2 videos a day. So the dev is absolutely pushing it. It's fun. They're funny. It is a low cap, 22 million. It's actually climbed up somewhat. Holders have climbed up. The FDV ratio looks good on this thing. Definitely a low cap. Definitely a high risk / high reward type coin. But if it keeps doing this, Wes, we might just close the show out because it's not loading, and trading view is pissing me off. It's just loading too slow. Yeah, no data here. I'm done with that. So we'll close the show out, but definitely check that out for you guys that are still tuned in. I apologize for the rug. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up, Wes. I'll let you do the outro. GMB, everybody, we love you. I love you. Wes, you want to close it out, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, man. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, we do this twice a week, Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Thursday at 7 p.m. So come check us out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, man. Like, share. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, go check out the CryptoRemora.com. We got some links in there. Go follow us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Follow Siri at Siri Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love, and until next time, peace out.
We'll see you guys Monday.
All right, Siri.
Smash the likes. If you're still watching, smash the like on YouTube. For real. We need it. Help the algo out.
You almost caught me yawning.
Oh.